we run to the crib and make that chair spin.
What? 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 What?
What?
Oh my
Bruh, what is hold on, we still spinning the chair still
mobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed, but my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die. Dang, I can't still, Cali with a bounce, still slick when I ride, still mobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed, but my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die. Still,
you're gonna hear me when I die. Still. we still spinning the chair still. Oh my god. We still spinning the chair still. Oh, you became a meme, Mr. Let's go.
How does it feel flying to tonight? It be us living a fun way. Watching my smile. I surrender every time. You make me feel so good inside. I just wanna watch you. Energy don't lie. How does it feel flying to tonight? It be us living a fun way. Watching my smile. I surrender every time. Make me feel so good inside.
Don't lie, we go by you. So high in this moment, we both silent. Just in the dance floor, we were slow grinding. Got her on my rhythm, and now we're soul rising. No one to answer to, like the phone vibrating when the show private. Get it? Yeah. Using my hands more than a coal miner. Just said, Pablo, you know that you a dope rhymer. I won't lie, from the side I was profiling. Zoned out the whole time. Think about a peace of mind of where I roam just to go find it. Wherever I end up, it's a gold lining. You rock the sundress with the gold lining. In no time, a soul shine is so vibrant. I hope tonight I get her back home. I'm in heaven with this dope co-pilot. Right.
You give me vibes on vibes. Energy don't lie. How does it feel flying to tonight? It be us living a fun way. Watching my smile. I surrender every time. Feel so good inside.
She's so fine, I'm feeling so righteous. Feel like I got both of the gold prizes. Slowly took over my body like a cold virus. Everything she touched gold, she's no Midas. Take you to the peak like we go hiking. I know what she like and I go buy it. Love seems high. She a known rider. Down from the jump, she even post flyers. She there at every show where she co-signing. She believe in me, so we go higher. One day we go vacation on the coastline and help move my pants. She ain't a ghost rider. She my muse, that's why the music's so fire. Setting off alarms like a smoke siren. Peeling out of this bitch like the bolt tires.
Energy don't lie. How does it feel flying to me? Be us living a fun way. Watching my smile.
Yeah.
I surrender every time. Oh, you make me feel so good inside. I just wanna watch you. Vibes on vibes. Energy don't lie. How does it feel flying to me? It be us living a fun way.
Right.
Watching my smile. I surrender every time. Oh, you make me feel so good inside. I just wanna watch you and roll the dice.
Okay, what it do? You know what it is. It's Pick a Side with Pickasso. You see, this serious picture here. I got my investigative journalism hat on today. We're going to be taking a look. It's the investigative journalist, Pablo. Yo, you know, it's hilarious. I mean,
to be real, I wasn't even gonna cover this really. This isn't even the type of stuff I normally cover. I was just gonna go live and bomb on these some cornballs saying my names on lives that are on members only, so I can't even hear it. Someone gotta tell me what someone else said on a members only live. What are we talking about? But you know, we still had to spin the chair. Still, it's funny because that kid that was clout fishing with that Joey Badass this. He did get his wish. It's at like 1,000 views right now. I only know because I went to go clip this part up. Still
mobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed. But my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die. Dang, I can't still Cali with a bounce, still slick when I ride, still mobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed. But my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die. Still.
They're gonna hear me when I die. Still, I'm still in with the still. You can still hear me still.
Made that chair spin.
So you got your wish, mister. You've made it to the soundboard. When clout fishing goes wrong, you've made it to the soundboard officially. But you know what it is. I was just gonna have fun and bomb on some chones and virtual. Maybe we'll do that later. But you know, everyone's used it. But it's funny because I literally, like I said, that like people just inserting themselves and shit they have nothing to do with, and they're fucking eating off it. Like that kid's whack ass diss to the kid's whack ass diss to Joey Badass defending daylyt is like 1,000 views. So, you know, like maybe we should do a little clout fishing, you know? Maybe I'll drop a troll daylyt song. Like, hold on. Remember like that part where I did the impression? I'll just do that over a beat and drop it, and that will probably get like 2,000 views. Why not? I guess we live in the clout fish era. Oh no, I lost a subscriber. Shut up. Oh fuck. Yeah, hold on. I want to play this story quick before we get into the drama. Save the drama for your baby mama. I do want to play this because it's funny as hell, and that's what we do here, bro. That's what we do. I don't know about y'all, but we like funny. We like funny. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this sounds over a beat here. Let's play this. Globe when I conquer it. Got a coconut and I'm the constant. Just doing that, like I said, who was I was making fun of this? The constant consonants. I do constant consonants. Oh, take over the globe when I conquer it. Got a coconut and I'm conking it over your head until you lose consciousness. I'm constantly spitting consonants. He's like the violate when it fire fade when it fry your entire face. When I violate with the frying pan like a fireman and a fire entire face in a fireplace. Fire. Like what? So you better hide it inside a cape. Oh my fucking god, bro. Ready? Hold on. This is because Octa Manhattan bars and all. Yes, I see. Ready? It's like fucking real. Like he's like, a hand grab for your sandcastles. I seen a man jump in the back of the bandwagon wheel. I watched men leave the scene blue. I guess anything can happen. Murphy's Law and Order. Let it all hang out with Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Miami, get your fake ass shot. Like I got your derriere and a scope from the Buick. You hearing me, stupid? Throw up a brick shot. No, you air O's, no Cupid. I air out a room, you hear multiple rumors. Stop button, the block jumping. Rare flows in the music. You go poking the bear, I swear don't go do it. So don't dare go quote me to Judas. I'm nuts. Did it just appear to you eunuchs? If I got a pair and I swear it, I'll use it. I swear the Lord Banks is what we was after, as young bucks but what's a G stacked to a unit? It was easy, ease back cause he's ruthless. We mastered the arts, arms crossed like a Buddhist. The light is the unit of measurement that dictate the area's frequent areas, marry a secret. Yo, it's barely a secret. So you mad dog, I get the smack calls, I get all the glory. You seen it, I let it air in Webster Hall, and even Miriam seen it. What? Fucking terrible.
Every way possible, shit.
Bro, see that? See that? Apparently, you Cujo? Are you Cujo? The dog bark. Dog bark in the yard. Cujo. Stephen King's It. Killer clowns from outer space. Let it pop in your face like a zit. Oh, Daylight's trash. But yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna put those bars over this beat, drop it. That shit's gonna get like 1K easy, dog. 1K easy. Show these motherfuckers how you clout fish. But you know what it is. Okay, so let's chill with that a little bit. We got investigative journalist Pablo on the scene today. We're going to be getting to some harlot, some absolute harlot here. Bro, right off rip. Look at the eyes. Black eyes, lifeless eyes, like a doll's eyes. She literally has black eyes, lifeless eyes, like a doll's eyes. You know the thing about a harlot, chief? When they're looking at you with them chompers, they don't seem to be living. So heartless, they don't seem to be living. Until there's a divorce and those black eyes roll over white and they want to expose you on live. They want to take half of everything you got, even though you helped them get the. She dropped the bomb. They dropped the audio bomb. All right, let's go, bro. This is insane. I mean, just look at it, dude. Drug use much? This looks like they fucking applied movie makeup. It looks like movie makeup was applied to her face. Like, literally, this is like a Lifetime movie when they make, like, the battered woman. Like, it's like a Lifetime movie makeup for a battered woman, and they, like, put way too much, and it's, like, over the top. Like, that's not even what a real black guy looks like. It's, like, insane. It's insane. She went out in public like this. And that says everything you need to know about this chick, okay? I mean, look at her. Look at the hat she's wearing. She probably got Tim's on. You know what I mean? It's insane. She like thinks she's a dude, and that explains why she'd be sleeping with women. And she has all this masculine energy and shit. But let's get into it.
Come on.
And what did I say? What did I say about that other person? Oh, I'm chewing gum. Chewing gum. Come on, I'm trustworthy. Obviously, I'm trustworthy. I'm chewing gum. The oldest trick in the liar's handbook is to just chew gum, and then that makes whatever you say more believable. Look how laid back and relaxed I am. I'm chewing Trident.
Oh, I'm never posting nothing because people don't understand. When I type shit out and when I write shit, they don't understand. I am live as we speak. When I type things in, people don't understand. Turn that camera on, ugly.
Turn that camera on. Oh my god. Off rip. Already hate the cadence, this false confidence. The false confidence of a narcissist, right? Listen how she said this. She was, I'm live as we speak. As we speaketh. I am on live. I'm on live right now. Wow.
Things in, people don't understand. Turn that camera on, ugly, and tell your lies. Don't type your lies. Tell them. Speak. While people talking to you, you read the comments, you can't keep up with them if you do that, right? I'll wait. Because I've been sitting by my phone all fucking day because I know you can't take the L. You can't take.
That says everything you need to know, too. I've been sitting by my phone all day because you love drama.
The public people, not on your dick. You can't take that, right? Every time.
Yo, that statement couldn't be more fitting to her. You can't take the public people not being on your side. Bro, Pap has been chilling and not saying a fucking word. What do you mean? You can't take the people not being on. He didn't even confirm that he knocked out the lame for like fucking, it was like, what, 2 years now? He didn't even say nothing. Like, what are you talking about?
You come up, mentions me, says anything, or do anything that I don't like. Every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie. I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie. Every time. I was just trying to get back with you yesterday. Get back with what?
You heard me talk about before soft denials, right? The brain doesn't like to lie, okay? The mouth may speak lies, but the brain does not like to lie. See how she didn't deny that? I was just trying to get back with you yesterday. Get back with what? Nowhere in there did she say that didn't happen. Statement analysis 101. We got investigative journalist / statement analysis by Pickasso.
I was just trying to get back with you yesterday. Get back with what?
Not a denial.
Get back with what? Why the fuck would I be trying to get back with you, sir? Stop lying to these people. Did y'all look at the date on that file? Oh, so easy to file. He filed that today. He filed it today. Who gave you the money? They gave you the money. You should be thankful. Look at me. Doing you favors again. I got y'all lit. All the blogs.
Look at me. Yeah, you look like every bum bitch from New York. What do you mean, look at you? If I saw you walking on the street, I would like move 3 feet over because I'd be like, oh, she's going to ask me for a cigarette.
Pick y'all up. You can use all my perks, all my front row perks, all my jewelry perks, all my jacket perks. Y'all lit. I got y'all lit.
You look like you're using perks. Ayo!
And look at me again, still doing you favors. I got your lawyer retained. Look at him. Look at him over there. Emotional. You're an emotional creature. Men are emotional creatures.
Men are emotional creatures. Wow.
You know, I have no ill will towards you, Papoose. Men are just emotional creatures. You over there on your little Instagram page where I helped you get all your little followers. Oh, I was trying to get back here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday?
She's really convinced herself that she's the reason that Papoose is lit. Ma'am, Remy, ma'am. You're joking, right? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Here's my phone right here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Let's go to my messages. Let's go. Let's flip this real quick.
See, and again, see how we don't have a denial? And she doesn't say, I got a message right here. She says, would you like to see my messages? And then watch, she just scrolls through and doesn't show anything.
This is my messages. Look what he saved as. Bozo.
You have the father of your kid saved as Bozo? I'll tell you right now, Papoose probably doesn't have you saved as Bozo in his phone in case the kid ever goes to use it and call mom. You fucking, oh my God. Typical narcissist.
Let's scroll down. Let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday. Let's go up. Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby.
Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby. What? Dog. I've never heard such a fucking whacked out statement in all my life. Look at him trying to be my friend, sending me pictures of the baby. Yeah, you're the mother. What the fuck are you talking? Oh my God. So him still trying to because you can tell the way she's been moving. She's all drugged out, clearly. So him sending you a picture of your kid to make you look like, hey, maybe he's like trying to get through to you. Like, oh, hey, look, a kid. Trying to get through to you a little bit to be a better mother. That's not like, oh, look at him trying to be my friend. You're cooked, lady. You're cooked.
Baby, my daughter's asleep. This is Tuesday. My daughter's asleep at 11:18. My daughter's asleep. She's asleep.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? She's asleep by then. Okay.
She's asleep. This other day. This other day. Everything's fine, right? Ain't no issues. You ain't telling you sending those type of texts at 11 Sunday night, right?
Those type of texts. Pictures of your kid. Wow.
Okay, what I said, leave my baby alone. She should be thanking me. That's it. Everything he got yesterday at 10:59. Can you send me your lawyer's name and number? Just call my lawyer again. Like I told you, you have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. He will do it. I'm on hold. We'll be speaking to my lawyer shortly. I have no clue who that is. Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we'll be ready for mediation. My lawyer just spoke to the person who said was your lawyer, and she stated she still hasn't been retained and that you
Still hasn't been retained, still.
should reach out to she'll reach out to you. I'm tired of y'all playing public image games with me, and I'm being the bigger person and not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. That's over 2. I spoke to my attorney again. She did not speak to your attorney since her and I spoke. We are meeting Saturday, which is as soon as her schedule allows. After that, we will be ready to proceed. The graduation is June 6th, right? No, it's June 5th. Stupid.
June 5th, stupid. And I saw another thing. First of all, people are like, he sold her jewelry. Okay, first of all, if she's so lit and she's so rich, just go buy more. It's fucking jewelry. What the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Jewelry? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a single fuck? You're so rich, go buy more. And it's like, he sold her jewelry. Hers? Because I'm pretty sure Paps wrote in all her rhymes. All of them. The only reason she has anything is because he wrote her rhymes and because she was with him. It's the only reason they were on fucking Love and Hip Hop. Okay? Without Pap, this bitch got nothing.
Get back what you win. Stop playing with me. Every time you say something, I'm a bomb. Should I scroll back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots?
What is this bitch's point she's trying to prove? Okay, that was the point I wanted to make too. So she's saying, stupid, you don't even know the date of the graduation. It's the 5th, not the 6th, stupid. I'm sorry, but someone else was making a point about, she said, he don't even know the names of the kids' doctors or teachers. To me, that's a mother's role. That's a mother's role to me. Making appointments with the doctor, like talking to the teachers. That's the mother role. I'm sorry, it just is. Like, now, if you're split up and shit, like can a father do that? Yeah, of course, like you can, but that's the mother role, to set appointments, to know the date of the graduation, to be intact with the like in constant contact with the teachers or the doctor. I'm sorry, the father not knowing the name of her doctor, not a big deal to me. That's the mother role.
Stop playing with me. Every time you say something, I'm a bomb. Should I scroll back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots? Should I scroll back to them? Want me to scroll back to them?
It's 100% fact. Anyone who doesn't agree with it, here's the thing. Here, like I said, I don't even normally cover shit like this, and especially because like everyone else is covering it. But it was more so like a couple things that I felt like I'm like, all right, I need to put my 2 cents in, because that shit just to be annoying me. People are like, oh, they sold the jewelry. Like, bro, what the fuck? Who gives a single fuck about jewelry? You're acting like he fucking sold like the kids' toys or something. You're acting like he's like, oh, they're fighting, so now he sold the kids' fucking Xbox or something to be petty. No. Does it matter to the kids at all that he sold her jewelry? No. I don't give a single fuck at all. And all the shit she did to him, why do I care? Good. I'm glad he sold his jewelry. Her jewelry. Who the fuck, where do you think the money came from? Where do you think the money came from to get the jewelry? Stop it. Stop fucking playing with me. He sold his jewelry. Good.
Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. And my daughter goes to bed at 9:30 at night. 10:30 on a bad night. So if he's telling you I was talking to calling my daughter, it's a lie. My daughter has her own phone. She has her own phone. Okay? Stop playing with me, sir. Oh, and you just found that today. What the
And look, bro, look at the eyes. Clearly, you can see the drug use in the eyes, and also she lives for this. She lives for this. You gotta understand, bitches like this. The whole time, she was cheating with the lame. She was hoping, she was praying Papoose would say something, do something, put out anything, put out any kind of statement at all, so she could do this. Women live for these type of women. These type of women live for this. That's why I say, don't play with me. Don't play with me. You hear the difference between this and then like when we'll watch some Papoose, you can tell the difference. She wants to do this. She lives for this. Papoose, you could hear the restraint. You could hear the restraint. And we've seen it. We've seen it for years. For years, the restraint. You know how much, bro, so many people are like, he's a simp, which like, bro, that's another story altogether. It's like, I feel like this red pill era has just made people like simp. Like people overuse terms. You got kids that have never even fucking been, never mind married. They've never even been in long-term relationships talking about this dude a simp. He bought something for his girlfriend of 10 years. What a simp. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, y'all have no fucking idea. They were married. They had kids. Like, y'all are cooked, bro. Some of y'all don't understand that, like, the sanctity of marriage and trying to keep shit to stay under the same roof for the sake of your kid. You know how much fucking strength that takes as a man? That's the, like, you know, like, oh, a simp. No, a simp is weak. A simp is weak. Okay? Simp is weak because he has no power. Clearly, Papoose has astounding, like, self-control. And that's the ultimate measure of a man's strength. Not just physical strength to knock out lames, but the ultimate test of a man's pure strength is their self-control. And this man has showed so much self-control, it's insane. And you can hear in his responses and lives, the restraint in his voice. He's like, I don't even want to do this right now. And even when he's dragging her, he still shows restraint. He said, I could. Bro, it was almost colder. It was almost colder when he said, I could put out your body count right now, but I'm not gonna. That, to me, that was colder than actually saying the number. Okay? That was a colder line than even saying the actual number. Stop it. Stop it.
For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listen to the cries.
Surviving Remy is crazy. But you can tell, like, what do you mean? Listen to the cry. Here's another thing, right? She's like, oh, I wanted to get you back. And that's how you know. That's how you know it's true. And you can hear in the audio when she's talking to Pap and she's like, oh, you forced me, again, trying to put the blame on him. So you were cheating. He knocked out this lame. And now, again, what the narcissist does, try to put the blame back on Pap for, oh, it's your fault. It's your fault. I still have to mess with him now because you knocked him out. And now this is how you know it's true, right? Because she's like, well, I wanted to get back with you. Oh, should I play the messages of you crying? You cry? I don't doubt that. Like, how? That's not a flex. That's not a bomb on him because of the husband that you were married to forever that held you down the whole time you were in prison. That's a great father to your kids. Was emotional about trying to keep his family together. That's not a flex. Saying, I could play messages of you crying. Again, that actually would show what a decent man he is. And that's how you know that this bitch, everything he said is true. That's how you know everything he said is true just by these statements. These statements alone, because who the fuck would even say that? Like, I could play a message of you crying about your family falling apart. Yeah, as any decent man probably would. Like, how is it? That's not like oh, you're dropping a nuclear bomb on him with that one. You're just showing you're a narcissist.
Eating. I have that too. You want me to play the audio of you crying? Or do you want me to play some footage of you sleep on the couch? What happened? The last time that you
Yeah, I don't get that. He stole your jewelry, but you got the pawn receipt? Like, how? How, Sway? How? How, Sway?
over there, and I'm like, bro, this ain't it. Stop. You're never gonna.
And what female talks like that? The last time we hung out, I was like, bro, this ain't it. Bro, this ain't it. How fucking masculine. Bro, here's a prime shining example, gentlemen. All y'all young players out there. This is the type of woman you want to avoid, okay? The way she talks, the way she dresses, these are all giant red flags, okay? If you're chilling with some chick and she's like, she talks like that, she's like, hey, yo, bro. Listen, if a chick calls you bro, ever, if a chick you're messing with calls you bro, it's over. It's over. Just walk out right then and there. I don't care. I don't care how good the yams are. Okay? Don't give a fuck. If she's calling you bro, it's because she don't respect you. Okay? Clearly she wants to be the masculine one. What do you mean, bro? Bro, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. What? Bro. Bro, literally. Listen, bro. If a chick said that to me, like, come on, fam. If once it gets to that point, bro, this ain't it. What are you talking about? How much more of a fucking man you want to act like? This is insane.
No witness with me because I don't care anymore.
Because when a woman's into you and they're hanging out with you, it's crazy because, like I was saying earlier, a lot of the red pill shit just be annoying me. And here's why. Because some points that some of these people say, not like the Andrew Tates and shit, but like they have some points that are actually correct about bettering yourself, focusing on yourself, about how when a woman's actually feeling you, she will be in her feminine. She's not going to be dressing like this. You're not going to see, if a chick's into you, she's not going to be hanging around you with a fucking hoodie and a fitted and Tim's talking about, bro, this ain't it, bro. All right, see you later. When a chick's really feeling you, that they naturally get in their feminine energy around you. And you could tell if a chick like this, but someone like Remy Ma, I don't think she has that in her, because a narcissists are just wired differently. So I don't think there's a man on the planet that could get Remy Ma in her feminine. Why? Because she likes girls. You understand? She wants to be a man.
Yo, listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her. That lady that gave you grace, that saved face for you, that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy. Even if
No, but I'm sure it's hilarious, bro. It is mad corny as fuck. Like, you know, I've had a live plan for a minute actually about specific red pill content, and you know, I'll go in on that on another day. I'm just saying, like, it do be pissing me off because like some of what they preach is legit. Like, yeah, better yourself, focus on yourself, get money. Like, the better you are, the better options you have, and you know, you could, like, you get better pick of, you know, like, I agree with that aspect of like some of the red pill shit of like, better yourself, don't, like, you know, don't be triple texting these girls and showing too much interest. Like, I've seen it enough where, you know, you learn more as you go with women. You know, you're like, oh, don't do that. Like, I've dead ass seen it. When I was younger and inexperienced, showed a woman too much interest, like, you could just see how the script flips from when you first meet and she's all into you, even hitting you up going, oh, you probably have all these other girls. You probably have all these. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what? But that's just how they naturally think, because they go, well, if I like him, if I think he's attractive, other women will too. So they're hitting you up going, you probably have all these other girls. And then when you give them too much of your time, naturally, I'm not even saying it's like consciously, subconsciously in their brain, they're like, well, he must not have shit else going on. Clearly, he's not like chasing his purpose. He's not on his like mission. He's not getting anything done. He's always with me, and he clearly doesn't have any other bitches if he spends all his time with me. And you show a little too much interest, and all of a sudden the script flips. You know what I'm saying? So like I agree with some of what they say, but then it's corny as fuck, because then it's like they just attack, they make it like men versus women and try to act like all women are like this, and all, and like having a family is a bad thing, like having a wife, like the goal should be to have a wife, no? Like, you know what I mean? They're like, no, the goal is to just sleep with as many random homos as possible. Like, why? I totally disagree. Like, don't get me wrong, getting some poon on the side, that's great. But you can't be like in your fucking 30s and what are you really getting done, like, or accomplishing if you're spending all your time on fucking Tinder trying to chat up this one and this one, and it's too much of an investment. You're investing so much of your time talking to this one and that one and this one. Then you got to remember all the different names and all the different conversations you had with this one and that one. And then, oh, this is my Tuesday night, and this having a roster, bro. It's so much fucking work. And at the end of the day, you have to hang out with these women. So aside from like, okay, you get done having sex, now what? Now what's the conversation like? Fucking airheads and I don't care. I'm good. I don't care how hot she is. As soon as we're done, it's like, all right, you gonna Uber home? Like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. And that's what I don't like about Red Pill. But I'm gonna do a whole other fucking video on that, because I've been meaning to, but I just didn't know how to like fit it in with the rest of the content I make. But that's coming. Fuck it. Red Pill content. The Red Pill nitpick is coming soon.
Made me look crazy because I feel like, oh, you know what? My celebrity can take it. Girls can't believe I can take the hit. She's gone. She's gone. Now go explain that. Matter of fact, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being.
Wait. There's no shots? Lady, I don't think you heard R. Kelly's rendition to the "Come home with me, come to America. I hope you got your shots. I hope you got your shots," right? Y'all remember that? When R. Kelly was singing to the like random fucking Thai lady in the crowd or something, and he's like, "Come home with me to America. You will go and get your shots. We'll go and get your shots." Oh, let me look that video up real quick. Hold on.
Here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Ew.
Ill? No, you're ill. No, it's funny. Notice how she said, "I was laid up yesterday. I." And then she stopped and went, "Wait a minute, we. So the dude next to you were laid up with the dude right next to you. And your initial response wasn't to say we were laid up. We. You said, I was laid up with some other dude. Oh, wait, actually, the lame's right here. We were laid up, right? Come on, fam. Come on. What are we talking about? She left you out originally. Why? I. Because the narcissist only thinks about them. I was laid up. Well, you had to be with another person. Oh, we. You mean the person right next to you? Jesus, lady. Easy, run.
Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Why I'm blocked? Why I'm blocked? How you popping shit and try to talk shit about me and got me blocked? I can't even see it. Thankfully, I know you can't take an L. I know you over there losing your mind trying to figure out what you're going to do next. I'm going to do everything. Everything that you think.
All right, that's another thing, right? So if you engage at all, if you respond earlier, she said, "Oh, look, he's going to do this because he's emotional. He's going to respond because he's emotional." Now she's saying, "You got me blocked. You're emotional." See how it works? See how no matter what you do with a woman like this, no matter what you do, you can't win. You respond back. You try to be calm and peaceful. You're like, oh, look at this sucker. He ain't even standing up to me. What a clown. He won't even raise his voice to me. He won't even stand up for himself. Clown. You do stand up for yourself. You go, bitch, you could be as calm as could be. You could be laying down the law. Like, listen, this ain't how it's going to go. Oh, look at him emotional. Look at him emotional. You just block him. Okay, which I advise anyone do with a toxic person like this. It's different when you have kids, of course, but that's why you make sure you never get in that position in the first place. Never. That's why I don't agree with going around just hooking up with random retard women, because then one of them might accidentally pop out one of your kids. Okay, but you just block them because you go, okay, enough of this nonsense. He sees you for what you really are, blocks you, and now, oh, look at him emotional. He blocked me emotional. So no matter what, you're a clown. No matter what, you're dusty, you're broke, you're emotional. No matter what you do, can't win.
That I might not do, I'm going to do. Everything. Stop lying through the fucking teeth that I paid for. Fucking liar.
Oh my god.
And go ahead and say I paid for so I can pull my daughter godmother nuts in a fucking receipt. Go ahead. It's not sad. What's sad is that a grown man, Mr.
It's not sad. It actually is very sad. Very, very sad, actually. Yeah, he don't care at all. He don't care. He's just like, the only thing he cares about is getting lit. I'm lit right now. My name lit. And you could hear that in the audio. That shit was insane, bro. He's like, that shit gonna go whenever I say it's gonna go. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking sad. But hold on real quick, because I brought it up. Now we gotta hear that gotta get your passports. Come with me to America. Go and get your shots. Remember this? Banger.
Let's settle down for a second so I can
Let's get your shots so we can go to Africa.
talk to y'all for a second. I got a problem. The day before I got on the plane to come out here, me and my girl broke up.
Now I'm looking for an Ethiopian to recruit. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's get. I got a question. Anybody out there single? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Come to America.
At the end of the conversation, I'm going to want you to come back to America with me. I know I am. So you got to be willing to split the difference. Come to America and see me. I come out here to see you. How am I going to get... Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
America. I'm talking to some third world bitch. How would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Yo, this was fucking classic. Do you got your passports? Do you got your shots?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
America. This is fucking amazing, dog. You got your passports? Do you got your shots? Is fucking insane.
You have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Do you have your passport?
You have your passport.
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. America. Beautiful. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back with us to America? What? To America?
Oh, dog, what the fuck? Your passport, see, come back, we're all to America. America.
Oh my
To America. To America. Okay, I just had to put that. She mentioned the shots, and that's all I could think of. Is R. Kelly's like, do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Nigga, you sitting here like a girl posted on your page to make somebody that you just told me. I don't even know why you have a problem. I just met her. I don't even know why she's mad at you. I just met her. Doing all that. Like, stop playing with me. Bag, bro. Secure their bag.
You know what's crazy? The most feminine she sounded the entire time was when doing the impression of the father of her kids. How fucking insane is that? The only time you sounded like a woman the whole time was when you were impersonating him, the father of your kids. That's crazy.
Just met her.
I just met her.
Doing all that. Like, stop playing with me. Bag, bro. Secure their bag. Trying to get back with you. Are you crazy? No, dude, don't act. Please not. Let her go. 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 Fuck out of here. What you talking about? Y'all got me
Fuck out of here, bro.
fucked up. My lips all dry and shit. I'm in the mall trying to be low, trying to get me an outfit for tomorrow. And now this is when you want to come post. I've been waiting all day. I promise you. Promise you. By the way, my stepson called me. Want me to put him on my live?
Like, how ratchet could you be? First of all, you look like a hot mess. Never mind, you're standing in the middle of the mall. You're standing in the middle of the mall. At any point in time, people could come up to you. But the thing is, no one recognizes you because, first of all, you're not that big. You're only big in, like, battle rap circles. And also, you don't even look like Remy Ma. You look less like Remy Ma than, like, a lookalike. Bro, like, you could get a Remy Ma lookalike that looks more like Remy Ma than you do right now. And that's why you say no to drugs, kids.
I'll put him on my live and let him go. I'll let him go. Mr. Great Dad, Mr. Great Husband.
Mr. Great Dad. Ooh, what a burn. Mr. Great Dad, Mr. Great Father, Mr. Spend Time with your kids. What the fuck? Ooh, serious burn.
I will add him to my life and let him go on you. He told me thank you. I felt bad after because I didn't even realize that. Like, oh shit, I could have just possibly put him and said thank you. Thank you, Remy. You weirdo. I'm really seeing each other. Oh, you're a girl. You're a girl.
You're a girl. You're a girl. And you're not. You're not a woman. You are fucking... Look, I think she shape-shifted live on this live. Her fucking eyes... Her eyes have moved placement 4 times. Her entire face... She's just a shapeshifter. She's clearly just a demon. This is a succubus. Okay? This is a succubus. Because when she suck, you boss. Suck, you boss. Because when she suck, you boss.
Look at him. Emotional. Stop playing with me, sir.
You're like Shaq. Tell me how my ass tastes. Kobe, how my ass tastes. Kobe, how my ass tastes.
Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the Africa post on. Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, because it's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't.
Why would you want to? Why would you want? I want to remove him from my health insurance. It's still the father of your kid. See, this is how petty. This is how fucking petty women get. It's insane. It's insane. Literally, bro. I knew. Oh my god. And here's why I'm covering this, because I know of a person that's like close to me, I'll say, who was going through it with the mother of the kid, right? And this fucking diabolical heathen was trying to get this dude fired from his job, knowing that his job provides the kid with health insurance. Let that sink in. The mother, knowing damn well this job is what provides my kid with health insurance, but just to be petty, says, oh, he doesn't want to be with me anymore. Let me go try to get him fired. Heathens. They don't care. Once a woman gets in revenge mode, there is nothing they won't do. Nothing. And the little things you would think, like a mother's love knows no bounds. Yeah, sorry. It does. It knows bounds. A woman's scorn and revenge knows no bounds. Okay? They will throw their own kids under the bus in a heartbeat if it means hurting you. It's crazy.
Hold on. Let's scroll. Let me get those ready. Send me shorty number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was gonna come. Weirdo.
Oh, you're the weirdo.
Weird to the dome. Hold on. We in Africa, right? I ain't go to.
We in Africa. Okay.
Everything was fine. Look, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some Kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff.
Like, what is this proving? That he's still cordial to you because you're the mother of his kid? Like, idiot. This is a fucking full-blown idiot in a fucking fitted.
What you talking about?
Just an idiot in a fitted.
Don't play with me. And the last time you was at the house, when you was in the closet, remember? I recorded that too because you're a weirdo. So now I gotta do your weirdo tactics and record you and keep record of stuff. Weirdo.
Okay, so now keeping track. Here's another thing they hate. Narcissists hate when you keep receipts because they can't gaslight. They'll still try. You could show them a video of them doing something. You could show them all the proof in the world. You could have full entire text conversations. They will look you dead in the eye and say, that never happened. That never happened. I didn't say that. And that is what they hate the most. They hate when you have proof of their wrongdoings, of what they said, because they'll still try to gaslight you and pretend like it's not real. But that's what they hate the most. So then on top of that, that's why they're going to call you weirdo. You're recording. You're keeping our text chains. Weirdo. Oh, really? So now holding you to what you've said and done is being a weirdo? Stop it. Get some help. And you see, we got Maury. That's why we had Maury up in the right hand corner there, because the lie detector determined everything that bitch said was a lie.
What's going on? I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes.
But see, already off rip, the entire posture is different. The entire posture. Look at the eyes, right? You can already see more like sympathetic. You could see a man who he went through it. He went through the ringer. And you could see the sadness in this man's eyes. And you could see the restraint, like the sympathy. He don't want to be doing this. But he has to. I saw someone say, oh, doing all this on the internet, this is kid shit. This is kid shit, Pat. Really? So now defending yourself from slander is kid shit? They're like, just talk off the internet like normal. Yeah, I bet he wishes they could do that. I'm sorry. Once a woman goes scorched earth, nuclear, and starts spreading slander about you live on the internet in a public forum, and you're a public figure, you have to respond. What are you talking about? Y'all are cooked, fam. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of people raised by single mothers. And shout out to that. Shout out to the single mothers out there that that aren't keeping their kids from the father, but the ones that like had no choice, basically. Shout out to that. But I'm just saying, a lot of these men making comments about the situation, clearly they're like Dylan, right? A lot like Dylan. And yeah, by the way, we saw you try to come back, try to slink your way back in on this drama and try to act like nothing's happening. Your days are over, bro. The hourglass has been flipped. That's still coming. Your doc's still coming, bro. Your days are numbered. But bro, it's like there's a lot of single mother energy from these people. You could tell they didn't have a father in their life. It's a lot of believe all women type of energy. Well, she said this. So what? Bro, if you can't tell what this situation is by now, you're lost, man. You're lost. You're so lost, and I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you because every relationship with you have, even not like doesn't even have to be like a couple. You don't have to be like with them, but all the relationship with women in your life is doomed. Doomed. Right, bro.
Sometimes when you're on live and people start calling you, man, they mess the live up. You heard?
I hate when people do that, bro. You see the dude's live, why the fuck are you blowing his phone up? Stop it.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to come in here.
And I'll tell you why. Because they're like, immediately they knew what was coming and they were trying to save Remy Ma. That's why they were calling him. Oh no, Pap, don't do this. Don't do this. Trying to act like it's a bad look for him to finally defend himself. Oh, calm. Don't do this, Pap. Don't do. Why? Are you banging her too? Are you banging her too? Jesus.
All right, cool. First and foremost, everybody who know me, let's keep it 100. Everybody who know me, I don't do this. I don't do none of this corniness. Can y'all hear me?
Right, cool. We hear you, bro.
Everybody who know me, y'all know my style. She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do.
Bro, already out the gate, 30. Don DeMarco, this is the only thing you do.
You know what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this. But the fact that you mentioned my children,
crazy.
I'm not letting that ride.
Bitch, you lost your mind. And that's how you know she's on drugs.
Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words.
And that's the crazy part, bro. When no matter what these fucking evil heathen succubuses do, and no matter how much they'll try to ruin a man's reputation and shit, a man, an actual decent man, like I said, who has self-control, will still bite his tongue and not even put it out there, because in their eyes, they're like, well, that's the mother of my kids. And I don't want to do that to my children. I don't even want to sit up here. Even if it's true, it could all be true. But still putting that out there, now, like, his kids got to go to school one day and hear about how much of a slore his mom is. And that's so that's when people are like, simp, what a simp. It's like, Bro, you couldn't even fathom the self-control that it takes to do that. You have no idea. For the betterment, for your child's sake. So much self-control. And that is actually the epitome of a man. Is no matter how much rage, no matter how much hurt you're dealing with, to not just lash out. Even when you're in the right. Even when you're being done wrong the whole time, to just stay silent. Come on, fam. Y'all are cooked.
Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started dealing with the lane.
Right.
But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating. I've caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later.
See, and right there, he could have put it out there with who, when, how many, like, you know, if it's Remy, she was, oh, I got all the dates when you was messing with this girl from Uptown who lives at 1472 Ventura Boulevard. You know, she would be putting out fucking addresses and all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. He just subtly mentions it and moves past it.
You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter. When ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm gonna say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how it gets when you're dealing with a miserable individual.
And that's the saddest part about narcissists is like they're never content. I don't even want to say happy. They'll never be happy ever, because they're always comparing themselves to other people. They're more concerned about what other people think about them than their own fucking mind state. So they'll never be in a state of happiness, but they don't even know what it's like to be content ever.
She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year.
Fucking narcissist, kid. The Park the car and harbor narcissist, kid.
Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident.
Why not, dude? He fucking crashed into me, dude. I'll sue the fuck out of him. What are you talking about? Fuck are you talking about? I'll fucking sue everybody.
Diamond.
I'll fucking sue the states, kid.
Was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her, because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy. She was raised with both parents. That's all she know from day one, since the womb. Our entire lives has been documented. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you've been following them for 10 years, 15.
That's a whole fact. Bro, that's a whole fact.
10 years sometimes you've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? Soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do.
They're like a fucking badass kid on Maury. Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. It's my hot body. I'll do what I want. Y'all don't know me. Fuck is you talking about?
They know y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So now you have a person here who life has been documented for decades through the fans watching us, seeing when she got incarcerated. Watch me visit her every day for a year straight. Watch me bring her 35 pounds of food a month. Watch me hold her down. Watch me in the courtroom.
35 pounds of food? Damn! I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When she first came home, she was looking thick. She was looking all right. And probably because, she wasn't doing so many drugs, was eating a lot. And clearly she was only had box around her. So she's probably eating a lot of box, but not getting dicked down as much.
Getting into altercations with court officers over her. Witness when she came home, witness me go building anticipation for her to come out of prison. Had a different artist do a drop every single day. Oh, the queen is coming, the return of the queen, right? All the fans witnessed her come home, witnessed us have the big wedding ceremony, followed our entire journey. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that you utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to that later. I went to pick my daughter up from school. There's a young lady who was picking my daughter up from school. And I notified her, hey, I called her, I said, hey, I'm coming to pick her up. I picked up my daughter, gave her a hug, gave her a kiss, show things you do when you see your child. Embrace my child. And I had to go take care of something that day. So after I see my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next 2 went by, she contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? I just seen my daughter.
Leave it to a bro. Leave it to a heathen succubus to have no idea, like, because she's out all night. She's out all night sleeping with the lame. Got their own apartment. She's sneaking off to, not around her kid at all. Trying to talk about, you don't even know the name of the kid's doctor, but you don't even know that he just saw his kid. But that's the first thing you want to go to, even though you're probably keeping the kid from him on purpose. But that's the first thing they want to go to. It's like, you haven't even seen your kid in a minute. Not knowing he just picked her up from school, you fucking idiot. And that lets me know Remy might don't pick her up from school. She has someone else do it.
Well, yesterday I just picked her up from school. What are you talking about? She didn't even know that I seen my daughter. You know why? Because she's never there with my daughter.
I believe it. I believe it.
She is never there with my child. And it's crazy that you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that I hadn't seen my daughter, not only due to the fact that you didn't allow me to see her, since I finally got tired of your lies, tired of your narcissism and moved on, but the fact that while you was running out here sleeping with this lame.
Yeah, the audio goes out a little bit. We get it. Allowed him to destroy your entire life, sleeping with the lame, use your money, yada yada.
But you know what? I am upset. You know why I'm upset?
Yeah, again, trying to be like, oh, look at you emotional. And he's like, yeah, of course I am. You fucking look at you. You're the mother of my kids, and you're out here looking like a goddamn hot mess.
Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know.
Can you hear me now? Remember those commercials?
There's a few people saying they can't hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me.
We can hear you, bro.
It's good?
Yep.
Brooklyn Jad in here. Everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. I never come on social media.
Yeah, you can tell he don't even know how to go live. He don't even know how to go live.
Talking about anything. Even when I got stabbed in my back. Even when I got stabbed in my back by the person that I moved mountains for. What? Fought battles. Did everything. Climbed. Was super loyal to.
Peter Piper
He really did, bro. It's fucking so sad because when I think of a man who held a woman down, I can't even think of a better example. I can't even think not only of a better example, like even like Papoose is so clearly number one. If you're talking about men who held a woman down, I can't even think of a number two that's even within like a mile radius at all.
I still didn't slander you. I still didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. But you had the audacity to mention my children. So since you want to mention my children, and that I can't let ride. A lot of people like, yo, Pat, that's not you. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? People see through it. She's bitter. She's miserable. Yeah, that's a fact. But
I don't like that, though. I don't like that. It's like, so this dude can get done dirty, have lies put out about him, but then people in his own circle are even don't do it, Pap. Don't defend yourself with the truth. Like, we got to stop with this, man. We got to stop. We got to normalize men using their voices to speak truth, especially out here against fucking lying succubuses, spreading slander. And then people in his own corner talking about, no, you're better than that. That ain't you. It ain't you to defend yourself. Stop it. Stop it.
You mentioned my children, and that I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, You abandoned my child for months. I'm sorry, for days at a time. No,
you could hear the hurt, bro. This is how you know it's true. You could hear the hurt in his tone when he said that. Listen to this, and I'll even slow it down so you can actually hear how. Listen to the hurt in this man's voice when he said this.
I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, you abandoned my child.
His voice cracked. You abandoned my child. That sounds like Denzel in a movie scene. Talking about you abandoned my child. Like you could hear the hurt in his voice. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. That shit you can't fake. You can't fake that. And narcissists, as much as they try to mimic normal human behavior, they don't know. They don't know what a real human emotion is. They don't know how to mimic.
For months, for days at a time, knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day, so she wanted to get up on you and say, "Oh, you don't have a job," because when I got the executive position at Chun initially, knowing I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane.
Damn,
you stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you, tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
So again, that's his jewelry that he decided to sell.
And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs and her entire.
Not narcissists, they attempt to mimic, but they never get it quite right because they're just mimicking what they saw someone do. So it lacks all the like emotional depth and range of actual human emotion. I get it just right every time.
The entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my life. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you're fabricating these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all of this money talk, but in your background, it's everything that I bought.
That's a fact. And not only what he said earlier too about making sure it was like ready to be lit for her when she got home. Not only did he do that, but let's keep it all the way 1,000. It's only because of Pap and going to visit her all the time that anyone would even mention her ever. If he didn't do that, if he left her, they broke up and he didn't go visit her, no one would be talking about Rem the entire time she was upstate. No one would even be thinking about her. Not even like, oh, there wouldn't even have been like a breakfast club. Oh, Remy Ma's about to be released next week. There wouldn't even have been that. She would have came home. She would have been home for like 2 weeks first before it was even a thing. You know, like, stop playing with me. The only reason people were even talking about her while she was locked up is because him. Then he gets it lit for her to come home, then writes all these bars for her, getting all the contract. Like, what? Stop it. Stop it. This bitch wouldn't have a goddamn thing without him. Stop playing with me.
Not everybody has the money.
And you're like, oh, well, she was with Fat Joe and she had this one record. Yeah, okay. How much money do you think she's going to be making off that? They probably, bro, how much money do you think she was making with them? Stop it.
All of the utilities are in my name. So all of this fabrication about, oh, he don't pay no bills. Oh, he don't do this. He don't do that. If you analyze her life, the whole thing is about all of this money talk. Why? Because she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot.
Yeah, always. She's a human leech, bro. She's a human leech. She just attaches herself to, Yeah, Fat Joe, let me attach myself to some Nikki. She's lit, so let me diss her. Oh, Pap, let me attach myself to him. And now it's easy to block it, even though it's like, really? This low level battle rapper? But still just attaching herself to someone else.
I don't need to come up here and perpetrate no fraud like I'm a big shot, like I'm this and I'm that. For the simple fact that I speak with my actions. You want to talk about black love? Anybody who follow me, they know I've always been pro-black and had knowledge of self since I was a teenager. So I've represented that since I came in the door before I even knew you. Okay? So don't ever talk about black love and what else she said? I gotta remember. So first and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live and she'll say later, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh?
Bro, that impression. I wasn't on live. Yeah, huh? Gaslighting 101.
She will say something to you and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Everybody, and I don't want to talk bad about her, man. That's something that I never wanted to do. That's why when this took place, when she first got caught cheating with the lane, I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she was stooped that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it, y'all say it yourself.
Yeah, no one could believe it. Everyone was like, nah, Rem, really? Nah, not this fucking lame.
I'm like, yo, there's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? Because, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child. Like
he said, smack. Who is this rapper?
we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I gotta see what's going on. What the hell is going on?
I think they filmed season 5 of Stranger Things inside Remy Ma's vagina. Fun fact.
Research. I started to do research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lane. So once I found out, I brings it to her attention. I said,
Team, fuck this Kimu Papoose. That's crazy, bro. And it's like, as crazy it is to hear that, like, Easy don't care. He's just like, whatever. I'm just team fuck this dude, apparently. But like with women like this, it not only doesn't surprise me, the same way she's like, look what he saved in my phone as bozo. She's the type, when she would go back home, she would change the name back to hubby and change like Easy's name in her phone to FTN. You know what I'm saying? And every time Pat brought it up to her, like, this dude should, that cornball? No, look, he's in my phone saved as bozo. And she was just running back and forth, would tell one dude, this guy's a clown, he's a clown. Pat, no, we haven't even slept together. He just lives on the couch. He's a clown. Like, that's just how they do.
Mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. It's a difference. But let me tell y'all this. So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lane.
Yeah, bro. Like, I know a lot of this shit because, like, not only it's not even like a brag, like, oh, I've been with a lot of women. Because to me, it's not a flex. It's not a flex. Having dealt with that, it was horrible. I wish I never had to deal with a fucking narcissistic woman like that. It's soul draining. It's like bro, that shit will age you like 10 years in 1 year. Like, it's fucking soul depleting, terrible. I don't wish it upon anyone. So it's not even like a flex that I know this shit. I wish I didn't know, for real. I wish I didn't know this shit. But I unfortunately have been through it enough, not only myself, but I've seen it. I've seen it happen to other men. So it's like, I'm knowledgeable, but it's like, I wish I didn't know this shit,
She tells me, him? Why him? Why him out of all people? Not Goods, not Hitman? My words, my bond is my life. I should give my life before my words shall fail. This was her exact words. Him? Why would I deal with him? I said, Rem, I know you're dealing with the lane.
And that's great. I know you're dealing with the lane, but that's great. I already know. By the way, in her live, she was quoting other battle rappers. So I already know when he brought it up there, she was like, what? Why would I sleep with him? And she said it all masculine. Bro, what are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? Easy? Why wouldn't I sleep with Hitman? Or Sue Surf? Or Tay-Bot? Him? Bro. You know, she started all masculine-like and shit. She just started naming top-tier battlers that she would deal with instead. Probably did fuck with them, you know?
I know it. First and foremost, how I first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth, and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word. So I did a little bit more research, connected a couple more dots. I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mine was not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vow. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sicker for health, sickness and health. You know what I'm saying? Better for worse, and death do us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand. So I found out she cheating with the lame.
Oh, that makes you a simp, apparently.
Bring it to our attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides. And
I do feel like you have to go through a certain amount of you know, nonsense and ain't shit type of bitches to understand and to fully appreciate a good chick when you have one, right? Because then once you get to a point, you know the red flags, you know what to look for, you know, immediately, like when you're younger, there was even times where like, I would see a blatant red flag and I would just kind of, even though my gut's telling me everything is like, bro, walk away right now. But when you're younger, you know, you're like, oh, okay, you might, I don't know, call it love, call it limerence or whatever. Limerence, that's like the fun butterflies you get when you're like first in a new relationship. People mistake that for love. You know, the butterflies of like, oh, this is new and it's fun. And it's crazy because chicks like this, that's actually why they jump from person to person to person, because that's like the only time they feel anything. The only time they feel anything is like when something's new, right? So they get that limerence, that feeling of like, oh, this is new and exciting. And especially when they're like married, right? They're married and they're running around with someone. They're doing something they're not supposed to do. So that makes it like fun and exciting. You know, it's like, oh, it's taboo. It's taboo. And they get that like limerence and they mistake that for love. And that's why they jump from person to person. But I'm pretty sure we all know women that every 3 months, you see them on fucking Facebook or Instagram, all of a sudden in a relationship. Like, wait, what? Weren't you just with fucking Steve? Now they're with fucking Todd. Now, and 3 months later, they'll be with Jimbo, talking about the love of my life. Like, really? But they jump from person to person, you know?
I decide that we're going to go to therapy, but she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, okay. Even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business, that was
right. But my point was like, but I feel like you do got to go through that to know how to really be true. You know, you got to be choosy. You got to be choosy with who you make your significant other. You know,
a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out?
Great question. And that should be the first thing anyone asks in a situation like this. But I also do feel like I get like trying to make a marriage work. I do. But at the same time, once it gets to a point where if you have to involve a third party, a third like neutral party, that means the communication is broken all the way down. And at that point, if you need to go to like couples therapy or counseling, I feel like it's already over at that point. It's already over. The trust is gone. The communication's broke so far down. You can't even talk to each other without bringing in a third party. You know, it's like if you got to go to couples therapy at that point, just call it quits. I feel like
me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say we haven't slept in the bed since 2022, and to make it seem
salute
like and fabricate a story like we had some agreement. You such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lame, you denied it. You shitted on him. Basically said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out now. Check it out.
Uh-huh.
So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, Do y'all want to get a divorce, or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm gonna be honest, because honestly, I didn't want to not live under the same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same.
Just dropped? Nah, I didn't see it. What is it? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Hold on, I'll look it up while I let this play real quick.
But when you have children, and everyone knows that about me. Everybody who know me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful, not just to me, to everyone. But that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom. So she graduates high school, college, get her degrees. I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So
what, a picture with Easy on your shorts? Oh, okay. Is it the picture with Easy and saying this is what Papoose was threatening to post? Is it that shit? Oh, the jewelry? Yeah. Still focus on the jewelry. Still.
I never wanted to leave from under the roof of my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense. And I don't want to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist gave us that option. We both said we want to work it out. She said, this is the plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said, Pat.
Still. Okay, well, this loads. I will pull that up real quick. We'll get back to this. Remy Ma, 57 minutes ago, posted this on IG. Okay, let's go back first for a second so you could see the. I wish you would get rid of that, because bro, this picture of Easy the Christmas Muslim, and then like she's like, just a friend, 2002 radio edit. Let me get let me get in my masculine voice. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. She said, this one Papoose was threatening to post and more. That's why he's so mad. That's why he want to go and do games and be seen, because he thinks this payback. But I don't care. He's had photos and videos for years. He mad that I'm actually smiling and laughing again. Limerence, like we talked about. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done, which says a lot about you, lady. Okay? You're sitting there eating box like old Chinese food in the bed with your baby. You got your baby on the bed and you're eating box like old Chinese food. Listening to Lucid, right? Lucid. Used to eat Chinese on the late night. Used to eat vagina on the late night with a kid on the bed. But it didn't taste right. But it never tastes right. Okay. Not ashamed of anything I've ever done. Not even all I've done for you. I did it because I'm the realest ever. If you're the realest, do you have to say you're the realist? Bro. Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep it on mute. Yeah. It's like, if you are the realist, bro, do you got to say, I'm the realest ever. You claim I was so bad and said all these horrible habits I have, yet you stayed for my daughter. Nah, you stayed hoping I would come back, but I would never come back. And when you saw I was falling, I wasn't falling for the usual tactics. You said, F me and F my baby. But had to lie and say I'm keeping you away for your image. And that's also why you stayed the 6 years, 4 months, and 10 days I was away. Because I'm really who I say I am. I'm that bitch. I've been home 11 years now. I don't owe anyone anything. I'm a great mom. What was a great wife. Was very telling. And just want to be left alone. Like I leave everyone else alone. What are you talking about? Like you didn't do entire lives dragging him. Just like he said, she'll post it live and they'll be like, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. I leave everyone alone. Sidebar, I am private. So you ain't private shit, bitch. What are you talking about? Even your box ain't private. You give it away like fucking Thanksgiving dinner. This is all taken a lot out of me to even do, but enough is enough. To all the friends and family that tried to intervene, I appreciate and I love you all. Double sidebar, double entendre, double sidebar. To any women out there staying because it used to be good for the kids, don't. Stay because the person actually loves you and is actively changing for the better, not because you're scared to leave and worried about what people will say. Wow. Look at this. Oh my God, bruh. Oh my God, bruh. The lame. Look at the lame. You can see the, oh, wow, the softness. The softness. This dude's so feminine. It's crazy. It's crazy. Someone said, if you paid all the bills with Papoose, you definitely gonna pay all the bills with his lookalike. Yikes. I'm always going to be Team Remy. Well, then you're a fool. Is that a chick? Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope that's a chick. In the end, Remy the one looking bad, though. Yup. Look at all these bitches. All these bitches. Fire, 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 love, fire. Matching outfits. All the way up. No, you're all the way down. Your career is all the way down. I could never hate Remy Ma. It's a chick. Y'all telling her to delete something that Pap threatened in a post. Won't hit the internet either way. Minus well. Minus well. Oh my God. This is the IQ of the people defending her. They think it's minus well. Dumb fucks. It's like a fan. Minus well. It's mine as well. Mine as well do this. Minus well. That's like bone apple teeth. Bone apple teeth. What the fuck? Bro, I can't believe I just saw that. Minus well is crazy. Add a shark, minus whale. You minus whale. I'm happy. That's my only emotion. Bro, how much cope? How much cope can you get? Like we just said earlier, has any of y'all ever seen Remy ever look happy? I don't even think she knows what that emotion is. And it will be even happier when Papoose retains his lawyer and or shows up to mediation to sign the paperwork that I've had since last year. Wow. I don't want nothing but to not be mentioned in order to promote upcoming events that nobody cares about. Wow. Another double sidebar. Moving forward, I'll be responding to everything I feel necessary since my silence is not appreciated. What are you talking about? When's the last time this bitch was silent about anything? I think 6th grade was the last time this bitch was ever silent. Don't nobody fall in love faster than a person that needs somewhere to stay. The book of Papoose. Fuck are you talking about? And it's just a bunch of bitches. Team Chrome 23. Team Chrome 23. Oh my God. So, it's a little update. On the Rem posts. And bro, the bags under her eyes. Ironically, Rem. Looks like you need some Rem sleep. Looks like you haven't got Rem. Rem looks like she hasn't gotten Rem sleep in about 4 years. Double sidebar. Bang, 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 bang. Double sidebar. Rem needs some Rem sleep desperately. Okay, let's go back to Papoose dragging you. Oh my God, yeah, this is insane, bro. These pictures are crazy. I don't know, bro. And it's funny because she was calling Papoose soft and feminine and shit. But it's like, it's almost like, well, it does make sense. She likes women, right? She likes women. And apparently she chooses like that type of dude. She likes like a feminine dude because then she knows she can be in charge type of shit. You know what I mean? Minus well is fucking crazy. Yeah, of course. Bro, she's all over the place. All over the place. But then she's talking about, I've had the paperwork since last year. I just want to be happy and not be mentioned in all Easy's battles. But bro, you know, Easy's gonna get cooked in his next battle, bro. He's already whining about, talk to me though. Now he's gonna be called Team FTN. Team fuck this moron. Oh my god, bro. He's gonna get cooked with that angle. Oh my god. I can't wait to see it.
I told y'all previously, once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange. So I agreed to not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her,
typical narcissist, they'll cheat on you and then say, well, you don't trust me. You know, it's like, it's always your fault. It's like, it's either you weren't giving me the attention I wanted, so it's your fault, or you were all over me, I felt smothered. Right? Again, can't win. It's either, oh, I felt trapped and you were smothering me. I couldn't breathe, so I needed to go choke on some dick. Or you weren't giving me you were never around, you weren't giving me the love, so it's your fault. It's always your fault, you know. And then they'll cheat on you and be like, well, he don't trust me. Bitch, nobody trusts you. Even your own kid. Remember when she like tried to come over to the and even the kid was like, get out of here, harlot. Get out of here. Even your kid don't trust you.
Remy, since you're saying that it's only business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up. After this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pat, because I told Ram back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. What? He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed, when I found out, I noticed that every time me and her stepped out and made an appearance, he'd go post on his gram, do little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying that no mind. We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together. The therapist said she had this event coming up at Sony Hall, which was the battle between him and Hitman. She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual. She said, I said, I'm gonna go to the event. I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing. After the event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone, right? I go to the
But see that he's a man of action. He's not gonna sit there and threaten him and publicly. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. No, he just said to himself and told his wife, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. And what did he do?
Hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. I don't know what to do. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, y'all.
I don't know if Easy is booked to battle someone else. I'm just saying. Oh, I guarantee. Watch, he's gonna take like, how much you want to bet? Pablo Damas predicts Easy versus Frozenberg, right? It's gonna be like a friendly bar battle. They're gonna make an agreement where Frozenberg won't bring it up. You know, it'll be like trenches, Philly versus Philly, Philly versus Philly, even though like neither one of them are from Philly. But how much you want to bet? That's the next move. He's gonna be like, oh, battle for Philly in the trenches, Easy versus Frozenberg, and it will be just like a bar battle, and he won't even bring it up at all. Easy versus Foot. But bro, but he would kill him with that though. Be like, oh, because he could bring it up as like, oh, you got stomped out by Papoose, so I guess it ain't the first time we've seen Easy get beat by Foot. Come on, son. It would be over right then and there. Like, yo, I'm surprised. Yo, we've seen him battle hands and foots. But it wasn't the rap. Yo, we seen you lost the hands. It wasn't the rapper from Brooklyn. Oh my God, bro. He would cook him. He would cook him. You already know. This ain't the first time he lost a fucking battle with Foots. You know, like, stop it.
1 second, y'all. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event. It's the battle with him and Hitman.
Capri versus Foots is diabolical.
Everybody there. Everybody remember that event. Y'all notice I never came on the stage, right? Never came on the stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, because he trash. Watch him do his little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame. Went home with the lame. Okay. She came home. She went home with the lane, stayed out all night, came home probably like the next morning. When she came home, after that, the baby is there. I ain't tripping. Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. A couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know what transpired, and went to the event. Everything was everything. After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we sleeping in the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's two beds in our room now at this time because she started doing weird things around the crib or whatever. So me, her, and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up. I see her in the other bed. So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. She's on the phone with the lame. So after that, I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This is what you doing in here? This is what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and the third. Long story short, she kept cheating with the lame. Okay, move forward from that.
Get on island time with refreshing bevs at Baskin-Robbins.
Dads are killing me, bruh. They're making a killing off me with these goddamn ads here.
Another battle comes up. The lane not on the card.
The lane not on
the card. It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being a father. I'm not going to allow this situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictive, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter, take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lane is not on the card.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them.
I don't know, bro.
Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leaves. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there.
See, that's how real of a dude he is. He said he was about to say something, caught himself, and said, can't put that out there.
I said, she got to be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm going to put this nigga down, and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous times, when I catch this nigga, I'm going to put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lane, leaves and say she's going to work, leaves, say she's going to do this.
Oh, she's going to work, all right. She's going to work. She's going to put in that work. A couple different jobs. She's got a couple different jobs. Apparently, rem jobs. Apparently, she gives rem jobs. Ayo! But how crazy is that, bro? You literally, she got easy put up like a side bitch. Like a side bitch. Like, yo, I'll get you this little apartment. I'll get you this little apartment uptown, a little ways away from where I lay with my wife. Like, you're a certified side bitch. That's crazy, dog. That's how much of a man Remy wants to be. She's got a fucking side dude laid up in a separate apartment. That's nasty work, yo.
Do that when she goes to the crib. I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address. So she got this. She got another crib. And shout out to. I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man. But there's another individual who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family. But I ain't gonna put him out there.
See,
she did the same thing.
See, because that's a man move. Not that I'm condoning it. I'm just saying that's a man move. See how he just said, I knew a dude that used to do that. Crazy.
Weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now, I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm going to be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm going to just put my hands on this nigga. I get to the...
Okay, yeah, it's where it cuts out and it comes back. Yeah. Oh. Cuts out. Let's go to the other one when he comes back. That's crazy. So I'm putting him down. I catch him, I'm putting him down, which is insane. Oh my god, bro. Okay, get rid of that one. Open this one. Share. Full screen it.
I had to shut it down earlier, but I wasn't finished what I was saying.
I wasn't done. He's spinning the chair. He's like, I still got shit to say still.
All of this fabrication that's going on. Hold on, let me make sure I clarify this the right way.
All that fabricated, elaborated ain't gonna equal up to this real shit.
Let me get this right. Since you want to continue with these lies. Hold on a second. Yeah, so first and foremost, I wanted to speak about I love all my kids the same.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who know me know that. Everybody who know me, they know that about me. Love all my kids equally. Love all my kids the same. But it's mighty strange. And if y'all pay attention, you will see what type of person she is. You sit here and you want to mention my son. Okay. First and foremost, I love all my kids the same. Anybody who knows me knows that. You can scroll down my page. The Father's Day, when all that shit transpired, is a picture on my page. It's still there. Like I said, never trust a celebrity who erase their Instagram. That picture is still there. I've taken my son to the next game. I did tons of. I'm just talking about the things that y'all can see visibly. When I did television, my son is on there with me. She tried to go out here and exploit my son, and somebody told me, she said, "Oh, if you keep talking, I'm gonna go on live with his son or whatever." What? So you still mentioning my children, right? Okay, let's talk about it. You are the one who have malicious things to say about other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, and I don't even want to bring my stepson in it because I know his situation is very serious and I love him. And I love my son the same. I love both of them. But I love my stepson like he's my real son because I raised him. Always took care of him. Everything he went through, I was the one who was there for him. Even right now, the situation that he's in, I went to visit him. You didn't even visit him. So for a person who know what it was to be behind that wall, you didn't even visit him. You waited till I visit him, then you went to visit him.
Crazy.
And you know what? People bear witness to that. But let's keep it moving.
Oh my God.
Like I said, scroll down my page, you see pictures of me with my son. You see videos in the past. Now,
hold on. Look at this real quick before we continue. Look at this nastiness. More nastiness from Remy Ma. Look at this. Look at this. Talking to Claressa Shields, right? And she said, if you just turned 30 and allegedly just met someone 8 months ago that's 47 years old that I knew since you were 10 and was married to them since you were 13, and he has 4 biological children, one age 28, but will be 29 this year, one age 25, another one age 24, but will soon be 25 this year as well, and a 6-year-old baby, and currently promising you a newborn while finally agreeing to divorce 18 hours, 54 minutes, and 3 seconds ago, please refrain from speaking. This bitch and her is the same thing she did with the amount of time she served. She was like 4 years, 10 months, and 24 fucking minutes that I served. 18 hours, 44 minutes, 3 seconds ago. Wow. Hold on. Claressa, I'm blocked so I couldn't at you, but in case you haven't noticed, nobody, and I mean nobody, is talking about July 26th. You just promoted it for her, you dumb bitch. They truly don't know where it is. The opponent, nothing. Not even after this little stunt. Well, you just promoted it, you dumb bitch. Yikes. Listen, if you're ready to be a grown woman, call me. You have the number. In the meantime, Google divorce mediation. I've been offering that for years. Wow. Papoose. Like, she thinks that's a good nickname. Papoose. That ain't sticking, okay? Not like Rem Job. Rem Job is sticking. Papoose isn't. Look, and she just says, life, life, life. Remy Ma, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, because she could beat your ass. Yes, we're going to have a family. Yes, we're happy. And yes, you still invited to the barbecues and cookout. Long as you have a good attitude. Damn, she cooked you, bro. Cooked you. Yes, I'm 30, not 18. You want to come fight or something? She said, what, do you want to fight about it? Damn. I'm a read in between the lines type person, even if the lines are lies. I have a lot of respect for the truth. I heard so many lies today, it was crazy. If my Breakfast Club interview triggered her that much, just wait till I address the lies she told today. Damn. Oh, let's go lie by lie. Hold on. Papoose is not my manager. This dude is. I don't let nothing or nobody play with my money. Since I've been with Pap, he has created opportunities for me to get the bag. So all that talk is cat. She's even a better rapper than her. Don't try and diminish this man's character. Pap is a helper man. That's just how he is. It took a lot of shit to piss him off. He's very loyal and solid. Word is bond to him. We've been living our best life since mid-August last year. I really enjoyed our private relationship for reasons like this. All these people judging a situation they know nothing about. Pop was separated way before I came along. That's a fact. 5, Honda, Airbnbs, hotels. Man, stop. It's crazy. Everybody broke. I'm sorry to tell you, but I fight too good to be broke. All my cars are 2022s, 2023s. Pap drive a Benz and all. He got his own place. Everyone know my house I got. No need to speak lies when the truth will set you free, bitch. Good night. Now, if I wake up tomorrow to some more bullshit, it's going to be a problem. She cooked. She definitely cooked with those. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know why. If you know this bitch is a professional fighter and could probably knock you out in one punch, I don't know what the fuck you even talking about. Yo, she would break her whole shit. One punch, break her whole shit, dog. His new girl's a year older than his daughter. Hey, I mean, why not? As a man, especially, you want to know why? And I'll tell you right now why he wants to do that. Because he's been with a demon. He's been with a demon for 2 decades. He finally got like what seems like, I'm not going to just assume, I don't know these people, but just from what I see, she has like a lightness in her eyes that Remy Ma just doesn't have. Okay. Remy Ma is a demon, clearly, doesn't give a fuck about anyone but herself, not even her kids. So if I'm Pat, I fully understand finally meeting a non-narcissist woman, especially after going through the gauntlet with one, holding her down the whole time. And then you finally get like a reasonable woman that she's like cooking for you. She's in her feminine around you. And you're like, whoa, I haven't felt this light and happy in fucking 30 years. And I see wanting to have, exactly. I could see not only wanting to have more kids in general, but wanting to have a kid with someone that you know is like nurturing, that you know it's not going to be a headache, even if they like wind up breaking up. He sees the qualities, right? He can see the qualities of a good mother in her. Not only a fighter, like physically in the ring fighter, but he knows, oh, she'll be a fighter for the family. She'll hold down not only the kid I have with her, but this will be a great stepmom for my other kids. That's what he's looking at. And I 100% see way more feminine. It's crazy it is, you know, it's like she's a fighter. Clearly she's like in shape. It could bust someone's shit. But that's what I'm saying about the right man around a certain woman. Like, I don't know if this is pause, but I'm just saying that a dude that a chick is like really into, it will bring out her feminine. And you could tell, like, she's ready. She's cooking for this dude. She's like playing mother role. She's ready to be mom, ready to be stepmom. You can tell, you know? And if I'm Pap, like, I don't, Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at all. He sees probably a great mother figure and someone that will be a great stepmom for his kids. So good for him. It's not like she's fucking 18, you know.
As a parent, as a real parent who raised their child from when they're young till they get older, we all know it's two different things. It's not the same. As your child gets older, all my kids, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go through certain stages where y'all don't see eye to eye, certain situations take place. That's normal in parenthood. But I love my son, I love my stepson, I love all my kids, I love my daughters, all the same. Like I said, as your kids get older, sometimes y'all have differences because as a parent, certain things you want for them.
Oh, come on. Locked up during her whole but apparently she likes women. So she was getting down. She was probably getting down in prison in her whole phase. And probably still had conjugal visits because they were married. So she was probably getting dicked down by Pap and all the box she could handle, you know?
The things they want for themselves. But that doesn't change the love. Love all my kids the same. So I just wanted to point that out. So don't ever try to threaten me to exploit my son. You can never threaten the lifestyle.
She's in perpetual hoe phase, okay? She's going to be 50 in her hoe phase.
That he chose to live, that's up to him. That doesn't mean I don't love him. Let's move on along. I got to make sure I don't. And then I think that the relationship with my mother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? Because I love her to death, and she was one of my closest friends. She still is. And your entire family, you want to pretend like you got any type of love for my son? You don't got no love for nobody in my family. You never showed no love you had animosity and hatred towards everybody, especially other women. You are a very unhappy individual.
You could tell. I could have told you that. I could have told you that before he even said it. Why? Because that's how narcissistic women are. They'll make sure they have a problem with everyone in your family. They live off the constant like problems, constant problems between. So every time you can't even go like to a family gathering without like, oh, your mother, if your nasty mother says this to me, oh, I swear to God, I'm not doing it today with your mother. If she fucking looks at me, it's always your mother, your sister. Oh my God, your fucking auntie got a problem with every other female. Even though they'll like, oh, hi, Ram, hi. She's like, that fake ass bitch. Oh, hi, that, because they're so fake. They just think everyone else is like, stop it. Always got a problem with everybody.
So you want to now fabricate and try to make it seem just so you can exploit? Don't you know that when you were saying what you were saying on what I just played about the meatball, the lane, that you said some other things that I could end this whole charade that you're trying to play with? But I'm going to just allow you to keep going. I'm going to allow you to keep going because that's what you like to do. Moving on along. I told y'all earlier, I'm going to let y'all know one of the reasons why she had so much animosity towards me. And I never got to finish that because people kept calling my phone. But you know what? I'm going to let y'all know. But before I let y'all know that, I do want to say this. I've supported your whole family, not just you. I've supported your whole family financially ever since I've been around them. Right now, you're not speaking to nobody in your family. You're mad at them because they still love me. So if I'm this guy who don't support, who don't pay money, who don't pay bills, don't do this and that, why your whole family love me? Because not only was I there morally, I'm there for them financially too.
Because I'll tell you right now, they know how she is. They know how she is. They know how wrong she did Pep. And they have way more respect for him. So even though it's their blood, they still rock with him. And that's how a narcissist is. Narcissist loves division tactics, talking about, we're not together anymore. Why you still cool with Pat? Why you still cool? Like, because I'm the grandmother of the kids. So I'm trying to maintain a relationship. Knowing them 20 years. That's not good enough for the narcissist. No. You need to be on my side. You need to be on my side, even though I did wrong.
If anybody call me and say, yo, Pat, I need XYZ, I give it to them. Ask, and I'm talking about her family. Call them and ask them. Anybody from anywhere where her family live, ask them about Papoose. Ask them, did I ever deny them anything? Ask them, would I give them shirt off my back if they ever in time of need? To this day, man. When you turn them away, guess who they come to? Guess who look out? And I'm not saying that I don't do that so I could come up on here and say it. That's why I'm not speaking about it in detail. But the fact that you fabricating these stories about my character, I got to do it. Also, what I wanted to address. Throughout the duration of me being home with my child, when you abandoned my child, so you could go stay in an apartment that you got 40 minutes away from my house, I can literally post the address up here. She went and got an apartment between her and this lane, 40 minutes from my house, ran back and forth there every other day, lying, saying she not with to do it anyway. You went and got this apartment 40 minutes away from my house. And so the main reason why she started to have animosity towards me was this. One day, because every birthday, we celebrate birthdays together as a family. Every holiday, guess what, y'all? Very consistent with what I said earlier. Y'all seen it. If y'all scroll down my page, if you got time, everything.
And here's another reason why I know everything he's saying is true. Because you don't even got it, like, you don't even have it in, like, chronological order, right? A narcissist, like Remy, notice how Remy's post, she tries to, like, timeline it all out because she wrote it. She wrote it out like a movie script. That's why there's a timeline. This man is just genuinely talking about shit he's held in for fucking 10 years. And that's why it's kind of jumbled. Like, he'll be talking about something like, oh, that's another thing. Oh, wait, don't get me started on this thing. Oh, it's like when we went out that once, like, shit's just like flooding back to him. All these memories, all these PTSD memories are flooding back. That's why it's like out of chronological order. Because he's just remembering another time you did him dirty and another lie you told him. That's how you know it's true.
Thing is there, it's in order. This social media thing, it has its pros and cons, but if you go through it, it tells a story.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to her page, the history, a lot of it is erased because that's what people do when they got something to hide, when they want to try to be somebody that they're not. She want to go around the lane and change the story around. Lied to him bad. He's a clown. Lied to him. He on the recording just saying a bunch of untrue stuff. He's an airhead. I just played her saying that she would have been done with him if I would have knocked him out. Guess what, y'all? He's still gonna deal with her because he's a bum. The league is hers. It's not his. She threatens him anytime he get mad. Oh, I'm taking him up. Take it down. You sleeping with this girl? Take it up. I got all of that document. That's neither here nor there. I told y'all about. I was gonna let y'all know why she got so much animosity towards me. So the reason why she got so much animosity towards me is because when you find out the truth about a person, they will start to resent you. Every birthday we celebrate as a family. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back further. When she was away, I visited her all the time. I visited her so much that I feel like I know a lot of the people she was locked up with. Because I sat on the visitor floor from 8 in the morning to 3:15 when the visit is over. So through that time, she would just tell me certain situations that was going on in the jail and all of that. Anybody from Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? Anybody who was in Bedford Hills with her, please step to the front. Okay, moving on along. Visited her all the time, so she told me plenty of stories. So I know these people. She had a friend that she was away with, right? Okay. Do I want to say this individual's name? Let me just move along with the story. She had a certain individual who she was locked up with. I always heard this person's name. I ain't think nothing of it. Cool. It's her friend. Okay, she's home now. We celebrate all holidays together. If you look down my page, I hate to say this, but it's one of the things that I want y'all to look at. Because when she said about me spending money, you'll see the gifts being bought. You'll see the diamond necklaces and chains being bought when she started the league. Since she wanted to fabricate and say, oh, he never wanted me to start the league. You see that. You'll see the Mother's Days. You'll see the Christmas. You'll see the birthdays. But you know what an ungrateful person says? They downplay that. He's admitting it.
Yeah, well, so far she said she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. Well, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of her. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna. I'm talking about Where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, don't worry about it's sparking.
Oh, I was muted, bro. You gotta hear what I just said. So I said, imagine looking down, because he said not just texts and pictures. He said videos. So I said, what are you putting out, revenge porn? Easy was ready to put out revenge porn of Remy sucking dick in a stanky Yankee fitted on. And then I said, stanky Yankee, if you know, there's a rumor going round. Tell me, is it true, my friend? They're saying you put cardboard in that motherfucker to make it look new again. Stanky Yankee. Tell me, is it true, my friend? They're saying you put cardboard in that motherfucker to make it look new again. Imagine a video, if Easy put out a video of her giving sloppy toppy with a fucking stanky Yankee on and Tim's. Disgusting work.
All right, so y'all heard that. And again, we're gonna play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and then not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga.
What?
You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Team what? Team who?
You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true.
I would have been stopped talking to this nigga.
Give a fuck.
Hold on.
Team Papoose and Team Fuck this.
Oh my God!
Give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
And I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga.
Oh my God!
You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true.
I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. So you tell me
What?
you got a lame
What?
right bragging, oh, I'm fucking his wife, oh, the whole shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand, and which is total disrespect as a man. You sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's an adult. That's not why I knocked you out.
That's not why I knocked you out. But yo, that audio is fucking insane. He's like, I got the pictures, I got the videos. That shit can go whenever I say it can go. And then she's in there calling him Team Fuck This, huh? Team Fuck This, bozo? What? Smack. Who is this rapper? The Stanky Yankee, dog. That's a quotable. Whoever Easy battles next, he's gonna pull the young ill, you know? Like Remy. Who is this rapper? Oh, fuck.
So the most important part is not the materialistic things, what she seems to keep talking about. Y'all notice that? Every time she's talking about me, it's about materialism.
Yup.
And fabricating about money because she thinks that y'all think she's the bigger artist. So she's playing along with that. She thinks that y'all think she's rich. This is the same individual who just texted me a screenshot and said, this is how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? But moving on along. So the holiday, this time her birthday comes, she's been home a couple years. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but she informed me, hey, such and such just came home, one of the individuals who she was locked up with.
Uh-huh.
So I said, oh, okay, that's cool. But I remember the name from when she was away. I don't think nothing of it. Oh, this year, we always celebrate our birthdays together. Me, her, and the baby birthday, my birthday, our family. They all come around. It's like, that's how I was raised. So I'm real big on family. So this particular year, she says, I want to have an all girls party. So I'm like, okay. So you don't want me and the baby to come? All right. No, just my friends, all girls. I'm like, damn, that's a little, I don't want to say strange, but I was like, okay, we usually do it as a family, but this is cool. You want to have it with all girls. So she has the all girls party. I don't go. I falls back. The friend who's incarcerated comes to the crib. She attends the all girls party, all the friends, cool. After that, we had like a little dinner in the basement or whatever at the crib. So this is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together. So I see her at the crib. Okay, she stayed for a couple days. She spent the night. Cool. A little activity was a little weird, but I didn't think nothing of that. Moving on along, she comes back to the crib. on another occasion. So this time when she comes to visit the crib, every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual name because I ain't even trying to give her no clout. She's a extreme clout chaser. So I don't even want to say her name. So she tells me, I'm going to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay, that's cool. I sleep in the room by myself. Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name. That's another story, but she fabricated. Moving on along, that's documented too, because I've been paying it out the same account for over 15 years, whatever, or more. Moving on along, I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm just staying with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. The hell? You feel me? So like this time I try to be.
Wait, did he say Caucasian? Am I bugging? Did he say that earlier? There's all this other Caucasian. Remy fucking with white girls?
Intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you.
I mean, by the bags under her eyes, it's clear she fucks with some white girl. But does she also fuck with some white girls?
I try to be intimate with her. And she came into bed with me. She hugged me, kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay.
Slipped out of it, bro. Okay, here's the thing. You're married. You brought a chick over to have in the guest room to go fool around with. You're not even gonna bring her into the bedroom and let your mans have a little fun, little three-way, you know? And I'm not even saying like I'm with the polyamory. I'm just saying, if you're that type and you're living that life, and if you're bringing a chick over the house to go fool around with in the other room, your husband's trying to hook up with you. He slunk out of bed to go eat some box in the other room. At least bring that party over here. What the fuck are you talking about?
After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said,
bro, what are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? This ain't no slumber party, dog. Yeah, you can hang out on. I don't care if you're up till 3 a.m. You're all drinking wine, smoking. But okay, yeah. End of the night. Okay, time for bed. You know, you go do your fucking bedtime activities, whatever. You go in the guest room. My wife's coming in the bed with me. If you also want to come in the bed, that's a different story. But you're staying in this bed with me.
No rocket scientist, but this ain't add up. You feel me? So I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib, and they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway, and then on the other side,
subtle flex. It's a big ass crib. I get lost in that joint. My house so big, I get lost in that joint.
Side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself.
Let's give it up in the ladies.
What the heck? Where the hell is she at? So I go up the other side. When I tell you it's a big cliff, so it's a long walkway. I go up to the other side. I go in the room. She in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate. Peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins.
Peanuts, cashews, bunch of white avocado toast, bunch of white girl meals.
It's all laid out. But my daughter in the room.
Roses. Hey, yo.
By herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? She made some bullshit excuse. Extreme liar. You never seen a liar like this in your life. I said, where homegirl at?
Unfortunately, I have.
She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that.
Again, statement analysis, soft denials. The brain doesn't like to lie. See how he said she gave a non-answer? Because when given the choice to lie and just say something that may be true, that's not a lie, people often go for the latter, right?
She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that. Moving on along. I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this. But you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing, but I'm saying this because, and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle. But she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual.
Nah, dog. Nah. With the daughter on the bed is fucking diabolical. And I'll tell you why she did that. Because the last time he came in, he looked in and said, why is the baby in the room by herself? What are y'all doing in here? What? Nothing. I gave him a weird non-answer. So this time, this is how the narcissist thinks. I won't get in trouble this time by having the baby in the other room. I'll just keep the baby in the bed with us while I go down on this chick. Crazy. That's how narcissistic you are. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. So to all the women in the Instagram talk about, yes, I could never be mad at Remy. Y'all condone that? Y'all condone sleeping with random people with your baby on the bed? Stop it. Stop it. And if you stop it, get some help. And if you do condone that, that tells me a lot about you as a person. If I see a woman, and here, fellas, if any chick you're messing with, you find them under those comments on Remy Ma, just end it. Just walk away. Perfect example of when women tell on themselves.
Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out.
Yeah, of course. Which I have every right. But get the fuck out of my house. What are you doing? With my baby on the bed? Like, you're cooked. You're fucking cooked.
I feel very.
I wouldn't, bro. I'm gonna be real with you right now. I wouldn't even be mad at him if he just cocked back and bitch slapped this lady across the face. Wouldn't even be mad at him. I don't care. He should have grabbed that bitch butt naked, grabbed her by her hair, and drug her out the fucking house. Like King Kong. Just drug her all the way. I would not even be mad at him.
Very disrespected that took place.
I mean, her fucking weave might come off, but
in my house while my daughter was right there on the bed. And you know what she did? Blame me.
But of course.
Said it wasn't true. Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me.
You could walk in on her eating box. You could have a fucking video of it. Like I said, like, what are you talking about? That never happened. You could play the video for them, and they'd be like, no, we was practicing for this new movie role. What do you, whatever. Any weirdo, dumb lie don't even make sense, don't even seem logical. They don't even believe it. Gaslighting.
Which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. She's the type of person who will say something to you, and 10 to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that. Straight bipolar.
She said 10 to 5 minutes later. You mean 5 to 10 minutes later?
Straight bipolar. Was diagnosed with it. So ever since I caught that.
Damn, saying she was diagnosed as, wow. So she's got MPD, straight up. MPD, narcissistic bipolar personality disorder. Crazy.
She resented me. She had a lot of animosity towards me because I knew the truth. When you find out the truth about a person,
or as Viral would say, aminosities,
they will despise you. I want y'all to know that. So for her to have me shake a dude's hand and sleep with him, it was nothing after that because she had it all against me. She had all the animosity in the world against me. Why? Because she knows I know the truth. And it's not even something that I judge. Like I said, I don't judge nobody who lived that lifestyle. I do think it was very disgusting that it took place in the house while my daughter was in bed.
Yeah, that's fucking despicable.
That was very disgusting. And I'm telling y'all this because I know a lot of people think, damn, what that did, what he did, he must have did something. In the normal world, with logical people, civilized people, yes, not with her.
Nope.
So that whole rant about, oh, if a person has everything, a good husband, supportive, and this, that, and the third, and support you financially, why would they cheat?
Come on. See how, again, there's a lot of talking. If a person had this and this, why would they? Why? Like, yeah, why a normal person wouldn't, but a heathen don't need a reason.
Because that's you. You're ungrateful.
Uh-huh.
You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card. Like I said, she's currently angry at her whole family because they still love me and we still speak. She doesn't speak to nobody in my family.
Ready? Remy, do you love me? Well, I think I still actually have the right. Ready?
And what round?
Do you love me?
Nah, listen.
Do you love me?
Do you love me? I already said who I got, bro.
Remy,
yeah.
do you love me? Are you riding?
Bro,
Are you ready? Beside me?
Gonna line me up.
Remy, do you love me?
Once she's been rude to my whole family, my mother, disrespectful to everybody. Her family, love them like they my family to this day. And they will tell you that. And I'm saying that because I'm going to stand on the fact that being honest, they're going to verify that. Never denied them anything, always supported. They ain't never see me disrespect her, violate her, or nothing in no shape, form, or fashion. So if I'm all of this that you claim I am, how your family still love me? But my family, you never show love to nobody in my family. But now you want to try to exploit my son because you think that's something that I'm ashamed of? I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not ashamed of my son. You can look down my page and you see. Now, like I said previously, as your kids grow older, certain things happen where y'all might not see I parent the child. That's just normal. It's not the same when you're raising an infant or a young child. So y'all have differences, different things might transpire. But all my kids, all my daughters know I love them all the same. That's just who I am as a man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted to clarify about all these fabrication and these lies that she up here telling. Also, I said earlier, now I don't even want to speak on the drug thing that I said earlier, but I highly suspected it because she was acting outside of herself, laying up in the hotel and all this for days. It was just like crackhead behavior. And then it been exposed in the past that the chump used drugs. They got photos of him smoked out and all that, looking crazy. Woo! So I said, damn, it's either that, but we know the blackmailing thing, I already exposed that. So that's neither here nor there. But what I wanted to, last thing I wanted to clarify is, when I went through the process of dealing with what I was dealing with her, being in the house with my daughter crying night after night. She wanted her mother. All she knew was me and her mother. You got to remember, COVID happened. It was just the three of us locked in the crib. We couldn't even go out. We lived in Manhattan at the time. So all my daughter know is us. So when she started to stop coming home so she could be with the lame, if you listen to the audio, he tells you. He's on the audio saying, she'd be at my house for days. Bragging. Talking to another individual on the phone, bragging about it. Yeah,
so when were you with your kid? That's crazy, though. That's insane. He said crackhead behavior. And then he said this pictures are lame, smoked out, looking crazy. Like, yo, where are these pictures at? Where are these pictures of easy look? Looking all crackhead mode.
He be over here at my house.
He gonna get killed in his next bro. His next battle, it's up. It's up for easy, bro. It's over.
Days at a time. So if you at his house days at a time, who's home with the baby? Me.
Exactly. What the? Come on, fam. What are we doing here?
Not only am I home with my daughter who's still a baby, I'm home with my daughter who's used to having her mother and her father. So she's crying every single night for you, and you're not answering the phone. So dealing with that, raising my child night after night by myself while she with a clown, you know what I'm saying, who bragging to people, yo, fucking his wife, the whole thing. I'm eating it because I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna catch this nigga. This is my mentality. I'm gonna wait till I catch him. So by me not saying nothing, he thought it was sweet. Feel me? Making a little post about it and all that. He thought it was sweet. Nah, young man, far from that. But moving on along, the process of me dealing with all of that, being in the crib, constantly dealing with that, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, quit the job, you know what I'm saying, the executive position, working that, but still trying to balance everything, still paying all the utilities in the crib, the whole thing. I can honestly admit, going through that, I'm not a person that uses drugs. Anybody that know me will tell you that. Verify it. Very, very, extremely mentally sober. Extremely. I can control anything in my life, but I did fall victim to gambling going through that. I can admit that.
Mm-hmm.
But did you notice that there's no accountability with her? She never admitted anything.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I just sent you the easy cracked out pics. Okay, I gotta see this. I gotta see this, fam. Hold on. Let's take a look at these photos here. You know, the investigative journalist, one of my sources here, one of my private sources can't reveal the sources, but we were just sent these photos here. Oh my god, bruh. Okay, it says open. Sometimes it takes a minute to like load them up. Load them up. Okay. All right, I'll keep playing it while it loads. Hold on.
I can admit that I fell victim to that. I could have happened with that. But guess what? Anything I went through with the gambling, it never affected her. It never affected her at all. I still had to pay all of the bills in the crib, the whole thing. The only time I stopped paying the bills is when I started to notice that she was taking money outside from the family and tricking on this chump.
Damn.
If you look at the chump, straight bum before her. Look at me before her. Look at the chump, straight bum. All of a sudden, you with the chump, she's spending money on the chump. She paying everybody throughout battle rap to battle the chump. Every time he lose, she paying again. Paying.
Private sources? Y'all bugging.
Paying money. She got a crib, not too far from my crib, like I said earlier. So I started to say to myself, damn, I'm busting my ass to pay all of these utilities in this crib. And she taking her bread and taking bread outside of the family and giving it to the next nigga. I'm not paying these bills no more. I'm not doing that. Because at that point, I'm taking care of the next nigga. So when she say, he didn't pay bills, I stopped paying bills at that point. I said, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going to be sitting here busting my ass so the next nigga can live. Feel me? So that's the only time where I stopped paying bills. Outside of that, I got records, all paid from my account, documented. Her civil suit, documented, my account. Also, I wanted to add before I end this live. When I first met her back then,
oh wow, these are
dirty. I was on top of the world, $1.5 million man, hottest rapper on the planet. Y'all seen it. She reached out to meet me. She reached out to say, I want to meet your artist. Long story short, I don't even want to get into all that. That's old news. I'm only bringing that up to y'all to say this. She came to meet me. I was on top, in all aspects of my life. Doing good, on my feet. 100%. Her situation took place. Like I said, I left my tour, came back, bailed her out. When I bailed her out, nothing but expense after expense after expense after expense. Remember, she got remanded. She blew trial. They took her right away. I had to pay to pack her crib up, pay to put everything in storage, pay the storage bill every month, get a condo closer to the jail so I could visit her every day. Visit her every day, driving back and forth to the visit to see her every day. Slay everybody in my ear, Pap, you got to get to work. You can't visit her every day. But when I speak to her on the phone, she would cry to me. She was so upset. She was broken. They broke her. She would constantly cry. I knew she needed me. Kept visiting her. Cool. In the process of me doing that, I'm running back and forth to the jail for a year straight. I exhausted all my funds. At that point. So when that transpired, I had to get back to work. That's why I only visited her every day for a year straight. But after that, I had the space to visit out to like 3 times a week. Never missed a Christmas, never missed a Mother's Day, never missed a single holiday. I was there. The whole thing, right? So now I started to get back to work. I started to release certain music, but it wasn't the same for me because when I had that moment when I was on fire, I was supposed to capitalize off it. When she blew trial and I started to get caught up in everything that was going on with her, you know what I'm saying? You had a couple individuals who was supposed to be there when the situation happened with her bag. They got hands put on them and they were saying I did it. So I couldn't attend the trial or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So with that type of information going on out there and a lot of other things I was getting into that had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? As a young artist coming up, my deal folded. So she went away, my deal folded, and I started visiting her every day. I exhausted all my funds doing that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't regret nothing I did because I knew that she needed me. I was supporting her. So at that point, I had to get back to work. Got back to work, started releasing music here and there. I started doing a little better. Me and her came with a plan. We would sit down and we would map things out. Listen, we're going to try to get this appeal. We put up 3 appeals. She lost every appeal. I went and got a Greyhound bus, packed all my family, her family on the Greyhound, drove to the appeals court. We all went up. I said, I want everybody to come out so they could see that unity and maybe she'd get this appeal. It was the last appeal. She lost the appeal.
Oh yeah, these are the pictures. These are the pictures. Look at this fool, bro. His eyes are closed. Eyes are closed. Look at this one. It's even worse. No wonder why he'd be stuttering. No wonder why he'd be stuttering, stammering. Look at this goddamn fool. He said, "Hey, yo, we still spinning the chair still."
What's sad, social? What's so sad, social?
This is sad. This is sad. Whole situation.
Fuck, this sucks. Still mobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed. But my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die. Dang, I can't.
Still looking cracked out still. What the fuck? Look at this. The lame. Oh, bro, this is insane. Okay, let's get back to the sadness.
Hill, we came to the conclusion that she got to do the rest of the time. So we started to strategize two things: me, my career, and also her return. So we would just map things out on the paper. She couldn't really do much. She behind the wall. But we would put the plan together. I would execute it because I'm still out in the world. So long story short, I'm spending money on this, spending money on that. She locked up, so she can't do much. You understand what I'm saying? But she wants to fabricate these stories about, oh, I did this and I did that. I ran for a whole year, took care of the kids, took care of my stepson, took care of you, fed you, did everything for a year straight without working. So it came a time where if her son needed certain things, if she had something that she in her account or whatever, she had to take care of it. If she could, she did. But for the most part, I did every single thing. So moving on along, when she came home, she was going to parole to I had a condo in Jersey. So she was going to parole to the Jersey crib. The parole officer said she can't, if she paroled to Jersey, she's going to need a pass every single time she got to go to New York. So at the last minute, with 2 weeks notice, I had to pack up and relocate and get a crib in the Bronx.
Bro, come on. What did we say? It's above and beyond. Above and beyond. When he's talking about moving mountains, he's not just talking about, oh, I went to visit her all the time in jail. Which it's crazy, bro, because, you know, like we all know, dudes, when dudes go away, they got their chick, like their chicks might go see him and hold them down while they're in jail. They'll put money on their books and shit. So, I was dating this girl back in the day who, I won't say what it was that she got sent away for, but, you know, it was, she was, you know, committing some crimes, and, she got sent away for like 8 months or something. And bro, women's prison is fucking sad, bro. Especially like this is Framingham, Massachusetts, if you don't know. Framingham. The women's prison, if you want to see something sad, bro, go look at a women's prison and go look at who's visiting them, man. There wasn't a man in sight. There wasn't a man in fucking sight. To the point when I used to go visit this chick, all the other chicks were like, oh my God, like their fucking eyes widened. They were like, what, a guy? They were all like, who's that? Talking to my girl, like, oh, yo, he's cute. Like, because they hadn't seen a dude in there in months. Like, guys just don't visit women in prison. I know that firsthand. I seen it. It was the only dude, the only visitor that was a male there to see the women. It was crazy. Aside from like family members, you know. So it's knowing firsthand that like dudes don't even be going to see women in jail, right? And this dude held her down the whole time. But we're not even talking about that. When you get parole, you have to give an address that you're getting paroled to. Like you just said. So, oh, they live in Jersey. Like, oh, well, if you do that, every time you go to New York, you're going to have to get a pass to go to New York every time. He fucking upped and relocated in 2 weeks' notice. Like, this is insane, bro.
Just so she could move freely. So now I'm in my condo. I mapped out her return. Everybody out there, all exotic cars.
Pablo. Like it is what it is, dog. It's funny because I'm actually cool. Pablo Pal is crazy. Pablo Pal, bro. It's crazy. Like I'm actually like cool with her still. Like I've even talked to her. It's crazy. It's before I even started going live a lot. This might actually be Papoose. Papoose is fucking crazy. But no, she'll tell you firsthand. I even talked about doing a show with her even before I started really going live from my channel. So maybe I'll have her up here one day and we could tell some stories. She'll tell you firsthand. She'll tell you firsthand that how much I held her down, and yeah, it's crazy. She'll tell you straight up, like the dudes just don't be going to visit, and I'm sure she's got stories too, stories of the women's prison and shit. But and another thing that is parallels here is that she was quote unquote bi, but I was like the only dude she messed with really at the time. But she fucked with other girls, right? So she's locked up in prison with all these other girls. Y'all know what it is. And then there's girls that they're not really into girls, but they are just for the time that they're in jail. You know what I mean? They'll mess with girls just for the little bit of time that they're in jail. You know what I mean? So she had like a couple girlfriends in there type shit that I was like, it is what it is. Like I wasn't tripping on it. So that's what I'm saying. Like being the only man that comes to visit, to the point where even the guards were like, oh yeah, you're back. Like they knew me because like there's no other dudes that go and visit women in prison. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy. I'll have her come up one day and tell the stories. The stories, it's crazy. But Papoose, I got files, bro. That's what I'm saying. The files, like, bro, I've lived a very interesting life. Very interesting life. That's how I know a lot of the shit I know, and bro, I could tell you stories for days, kid.
Return of the Queen, the whole movement I set up single-handedly with the help of a couple individuals. You know what I'm saying? Pack the crib up, pack my condo up, move to a condo and move to a crib in New York. I had to put the bread up last minute. But we got a plan. We're going to push you. I was about to put out an album. The money I had for my album, I had to take that bread and move to a new crib because at the end of the day, I can't let her parole to Jersey because she's not going to be able to move. Mind you, this is set up for me to release my project at the time. It's cool. It ain't nothing. So she come out. We working. It's a plan.
Talk about sacrifice after sacrifice. And then people want to talk about, he sold her jewelry. That's what, like, it makes me want to bang my fucking head against the wall. Like, y'all can't be serious right now. Talking about her jewelry. Are you fucking kidding me? I guarantee if he added up every expense over the years that he held her down, and that was before we didn't even know about this. We didn't know about this. And you got to think, she's putting out anything possible that she has on him, she's putting out. So if the best she got is jewelry, he sold some jewelry that I say is mine. Bro, you know that she ain't got nothing else. She would have put it out already. She would have been said it. And he's probably got, this is shit that like, he like was in the midst of telling another story and like kind of accidentally like rolled it into this too. I was like, oh yeah, wait, because he was like making another point, and just to make that point, he had to bring this part up. Or, oh yeah, it was another crib, and we had to do that. If you add up every fucking expense and every sacrifice this dude made, y'all want to sit here and talk about jewelry? Like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Plan, fuck it, we behind her. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna push it. Everybody anticipated. I put my music to the side. I'm gonna put my music to the side. Anybody, you can go right back to that time. She came from 2014. Any song that came out around that time, I would do a freestyle. It was viral. I was starting to do shows again. You see me performing at festivals, all that. I did the Dreams and Nightmares, did the Versace joint. You know what I'm saying? I came up with a formula. If anytime they made a song, I did the Papoose version. But when she came home, I said, fuck it. I gave her that formula. So that's
right. I remember that specifically. And right away I knew when the first joint that Remy dropped was over the what was that little the Bobby Schmurda shit? I'm hot, bitch, or something. I forget the name of it. But immediately I was like, oh yeah, Pap wrote this, had this ready for her when she came home.
That's why when you heard the Bobby Schmurda joint come out, Young and May, all that was me. So I'm writing the music. She needed somebody to book shows. I'm doing the contracts, booking the shows, setting the shows up. I'm coming to the show. I'm collecting the first end. I'm collecting the back end.
See how her go-to when she's talking shit to Claressa is to try to go, oh, Pap, your little manager, Pap, your manager. And she's like, no, he's not. What are you talking about? Because he was like a quasi manager for her. He was an unpaid quasi manager / ghostwriter for her all along. So that's why she just thinks that's what it's about, because that's what it was about for her. You know what I mean?
Word is born. I don't take one penny, y'all. I gave her all the money at the end of the night. I didn't touch one dime. Wrote all the music, didn't touch one penny. So we do the shows. And remember, the plan was I spent all my money, invest all my money when she was away, taking care of the kids, taking care of the...
Yeah. So if all it is at the end of the day, he pawns a little jewelry, that ain't even probably equal up to like 1/18. He finally pawned some jewelry to get 1/18 of his money back. And y'all mad? Y'all are cooked. Stop it.
Bill's taking care of her, taking care of whatever got to be taken care of. And then when she come home, we push her. It's a family thing. If you got anybody in the marriage out there, it's a family effort.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pushing her. I'm doing the contracts. I'm booking the shows. I'm writing the music. I wrote hit records for her. Wrote one of the biggest records. We're going to get to that later.
We're going to get to that later.
And I saved her life one time in music, too. She was in a crisis. Papoose Pinto.
He said, all first verse. And he said, I had to get the feel.
The rescue. Anyway, so at this time, I'm doing all of this, and we had a plan. Once she started getting money, and I'm talking about we was dollar for dollar with it. She separated everything.
Yeah. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. When she didn't have shit, it was our. Once you got her lit, it was mine. See how that works?
Oh, this is all mine.
What
did you do? No, but I'm trying to figure out what did you do? I'm like, huh? You didn't do anything. This is all mine. I said, are you serious? As a man, though, even though you just stabbed me in the back, you just crossed me, I can't complain because I'm a man. So I'm just going to get back on the grind. I said, damn, you serious? I just invested in you your whole bid.
See, that's when people are like, oh, calling him soft and a simp and shit. No. He's such a man that he's going to sit there and go, really? I just did all this for you to get lit. And now the second that you do when you got your own money, you're talking about this is mine, not yours. And he didn't whine about it. He didn't run to the internet and say, oh, y'all, she doing this. And y'all know I wrote those records. And nothing. None of it. He just said, oh, yeah? Okay. He's like, I made a Remy. I'll go make another one. I said, oh, yeah? You're going to do me like that? Here's the thing about a man who's confident in himself. At any point in time, they're willing to walk away with nothing. Even if it's like, say it's a partnership, a company they help build, becomes wildly successful. They're willing to walk away from the table with nothing. They go, all right, whatever. You want to play like that? You're that greedy. You don't want to, keep it. Give me my percentage like I should get. They go, all right, whatever. They'll keep it pushing and they'll go start a new company. They'll go start their own company and build it from the ground up again because they know they're that dude. They know they got it like that. Like, all right, I don't need your fucking measly money. All that money I made you can have it. Consider that charity. I'll go make my own a new company and it's going to be twice as lit.
I said, damn, you serious? I just invested in you your whole bid. I just invested in you when you went away. I came and bailed you out. I took care of the kids. I took care of my stepson. I took care of your whole entire family who I love and got the utmost respect for. I hope they don't feel no type of way because I'm saying this, who she's mad at right now because they still love me. And now that you finally getting a couple dollars, you're going to tell me it's all yours?
Look at that hand over the heart. Oh, I hope they don't feel the way. Even now in this moment, he's still saying, oh, I hope they don't feel the way that I brought that up. Like, you could tell, man. You can tell this is a man of respect and morals. Like, stop it, man.
And I got to start all over. I said, you know what? As a man, I'm going to do that. And when I did, y'all, started all over.
Facts.
Started grinding. What was hers was hers. All the music I wrote, everything. She claimed it as hers. I'm a man. I ain't going to.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That's why he's saying, I'm not mad at him. She keeps trying to bring up, I've been trying to get a divorce. Yeah, you've been trying to rush the divorce so you can get as much as you can out of it. he's being smart about it, saying, hold on, let me find a good lawyer and do this mediation right, do this divorce right. So where he like, because that's the thing, when you have kids, certain shit is just like non-negotiable, like when it comes to the kids. But as far as them, he wants to make sure like this is clean cut, clean break. So whatever you start, whatever you got going on outside of that, she ain't got nothing to fucking do with.
A man don't complain, y'all. So I just want y'all to know that this is the type of individual y'all dealing with. Everything she talking about, if you pay attention, because first she tried to fabricate and say, oh, that I've been with Claressa for all this time. But me, I did something stupid. Because normally when she say things that aren't true, I just let her say it. Because one, it's foolish to argue with a person like that. Number two, I want her to keep saying these false things because it's not true. And it came to my attention that she was going around lying to people about me, rewriting history like she's doing on her page, rewriting history, changing stories. So I let her do that. And in the process of me allowing her to lie, I started to realize that certain fake individuals, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even want to bring in this, man. I don't even want to bring in it. So I'm gonna leave them out. I'm gonna leave them out of it, man. I ain't even gonna talk about these people. I don't want to go away from my point that I was making.
Yo, why he look like Innovate? Why he look like Innovate right here? And even filming, this looks like where Innovate be going live from. Man, let me tell y'all, man. Man, it's crazy, man. When I was in jail, man. Let me tell y'all a story, man.
I don't even know my point, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Like I said earlier, do not allow these celebrities who you've been supporting and following their journey to tell you that you don't know. You don't know what's really going on. Y'all don't know what's really going on. Y'all need to stop commenting on it. Yes, they do. And what did they see? They seen, and I didn't say anything. They seen Papoose did what he did to the knockout victim. First thing everybody said, I didn't say nothing. Oh, he must have been doing something with
He looked like, bro, especially where I keep pausing it, Innovate. And then other times,
with his wife.
He looks a little like J-Guard Hype with a cap on. J-Guard Hype with a fitted.
That's what Pap go crazy on. That's when Pap go crazy when somebody fuck with his wife. They know that about me. You can't change the people's mind about that. How many times I done went crazy over you? How many times I done held you down? They know that about me. So what I'm just trying to say to y'all is don't let these iPhone screens and these stages and these lights blind y'all. Y'all seen it all. Y'all seen when that transpired, when everybody started saying. Y'all seen the lies, fake tweets that went up. Hey, anybody saying something happened between Pap and this chump? It's not true.
This chump.
I didn't say nothing. Y'all seen the meatball do an interview with makeup on his face saying, ain't nobody never touched me.
It's crazy. Like, I do be feeling like some of the things he calls him are like what everyone calls him online. And then some of the stuff he says, I'm like, yo, is he be watching a Deb video? It seems like Pap's like watching a Deb lives, low key.
You know what I'm saying? Because she put the makeup on him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got a little sugar in his tank too, man. Don't play with me, boy. I'll expose you to them folks who don't know you. Moving them along. Y'all seen all of this transpire. Then, what I was trying to say to y'all is, initially, I kind of lost my train of thought. She wanted to fabricate about Claressa and say that I've been with Claressa. So I allowed her to fabricate about that because I know it's not true. One day I did something stupid and I said, I just met Claressa in July 2024. And it's documented. It's documented because when we met at the Shakur fight in Jersey. And the next day, when she
right. It's like, bro, come on, like clear as that. Yeah, I know. I saw him going over the pit. That's crazy, bro. How you get knocked out through a car window too? Like through a car, like I'm just thinking, like when I'm sitting in a car and it's like, and how low is it too? How low is the car? Or high if you're in a truck? Like to even get the right like range and like angle on someone to sleep them, to chin them when they're sitting in a car, like you really just got to be like easy to knock out, bro. Through a car, you know what I mean? Like you just got to have. It's funny because he also calls him Glass Joe. If y'all know Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Glass Joe was the first guy you fight. His record was like fucking 88-1 or something. 88-1, which I was always curious. Who's Glass Joe's one win? Who's Glass Joe's one victory over? That dude, like A-Fan. It's got to be A-Fan or something. because Glass Joe does have 1 win on that record. But bro, you gotta be like just easy to knock out if someone can knock you out through a car window. But you know, I didn't want to really get too deep into that because this is more about Rem and Pap, and Easy's chased enough clout on it, and also because Adept broke it down pretty good. So I just wanted to, you know, leave that out for him. But
she DM me, she wrote, "Hey Pap, nice to meet you." I said, "Nice to meet you," whatever. But the conversation, you know, on Instagram, it has dates on it. So what she does, she's lying in the iPhone ever with dates on stuff. Just like I told y'all, all of the rhymes I wrote for her, 90% of her music, if I go on my email draft and you just take a line, you say a random line from one of her songs, and you write that line, keyword search, the whole rhyme pop up. 2014, 2016, 2015, 2019, 2018, the whole shit. But she want to go ahead of y'all and say, if he wrote any of my raps, come on, Rem, don't do that, man. You know I was right. But that's not, I'm not here to tear you down. That's neither here nor there. But once I told her to stop lying to everybody saying I've been with Claressa when I just met her July, and when we just met, it's documented, she switched gears. Oh, because remember, when she got caught with the lane, when what happened, and y'all was upset like y'all supposed to be because y'all been following the journey. Y'all been upset, y'all been following the journey. She got mad and she needed something to give to y'all so y'all could feel like she had a reason to do this. She don't need a reason to do nothing. Ask anybody who know her. She do not, a normal person need a reason. This woman don't need a reason to cross you, stab you in your back. This is who she is. So once I verified that to her, like, yo, why don't you stop lying to people, man?
yeah, it's just that type of woman, bro. They don't fucking need a reason. They just wake up one day and go, I'm unhappy. They do shit for their own fucking amusement. Their own amusement. Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't even like really attracted to you. Because look how she talks about Easy behind his back. It's like, him? Why wouldn't I be with like Goods, a hitman? Like, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't even be surprised if she wasn't even like into dude like that. She just did it for her own amusement, bro. Like, real shit. It's like, but hold on, he said something here. What was I gonna mention? Oh yeah. So it's like, bitch. Oh, you didn't write. If he wrote one of mine, see again, not a soft denial, not saying, man, he didn't write any of my rhymes. Her brain don't want to say that because she knows it's not true. So she'll say, oh, if he wrote any of my rhymes, like pose it as a question, so she doesn't have to lie. But it's like, okay, then Remy, where's your music at? How come you ain't even dropped like a freestyle? And how long? You're ready to, someone mentions you in a battle, you're ready to fucking jump off the mausoleum, right? You're ready to jump off the fucking mezzanine, right? At any point in time, someone's like, Remy in a battle, she's ready to jump off the mezzanine. She walks up to fucking Geechi right after the end of the bed. She's like, yo, points like battle rap gun hand at him, ready to battle. I'll battle you right now. Yeah? Then where's the bars? Where's the bars? How come you ain't dropped shit? And how long?
Feel like she had a reason to do this. She don't need a reason to do nothing. Ask anybody who know her. She do not, a normal person need a reason. This woman don't need a reason to cross you, stab you in your back. This is who she is. So once I verified that to her, like, yo, why don't you stop lying to people, man? She came up and went back to when she was away. It's 2025. You've been home since 2014. Now, since you jammed up, I was cheating when you was away. You liar, you. Come on, son.
You liar, you.
Come on, son. We done had 2 weddings and a baby. Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Now, since you got caught and I clipped this lame and everybody said, why would you do that to Pat? You come up with this fake story about me doing something in truth that when you was away from since 2.
And even if he did, do I blame him? No.
2008 and it's 2025. Y'all smarter than that. You falsify text messages. You've been doing that for the longest. You make fake texts. You falsify documents. This is what you do. Because
damn, she did the coffee brown.
You was a horrible liar. You was a big liar. This is a person that's a liar, very delusional, and a narcissist. And I hate to talk bad about her, but you came on here and you mentioned my kids. Then you went back on there and tried to act like you exploited my son, like it's something I'm ashamed of. My son is in the picture with me on that Father's Day, the next day from when everything transpired. So That's fabricated. I can't say as my kids get older in life, and that's what my daughters too. Sometimes we go through our little situations where we don't see eye to eye. That doesn't mean you don't love them. Whatever lifestyle any of my kids choose, I still love them.
All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, there's the other live stream of Remy looking like a hot mess. Well, maybe I'll just show you real quick because she's looking like a fucking hot mess. But I really can't do her lies anymore. And 3 hours, I think that's pretty good. So that pretty much covers most of what a fucking sad situation though. But hold on, look at this. Look at this fucking hyena here. Let me pull this up. Look at this goddamn hyena. Bruh. Look at this. Remy, do you love me? All right, let's share this line. Bro, these ads, man. People making a killing reposting. I don't know how you repost content and put ads on it. It's insane. Look at this. Look at this. These fucking hoop earrings. She got the fucking red and black lumberjack with the weave to match.
They knew the truth. Like literally cry. Like cry. Cry.
Next topic, keep it going. I was debating keeping it going, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just end it, do another live later or something to separate the content. I don't want to be 6 hours. I hate that when it's like, oh, this randomly comes at 6 hours in on this topic. So if I do, I'll end this and maybe I'll go live a little later, like an hour or something. But I don't want to just keep it going because then you get lost in the weeds of like at the 5 hour and 47-minute mark. It's like, all right, dog, too much at once. And to keep it separate for the newer people that come over here, if they just, wrap it up with the gossip, and then we'll get into some virtual. We'll get into some herbs that were saying my name.
Get it now, and I feel sorry for old girl. Like I feel sorry for her.
I'm sorry about her. I can't stand you looking at her, hearing that fucking masculine voice. No, I know, I know, but I was being serious. I might, because I actually had another live planned first before this one. I was gonna do this one later, but I wasn't looking forward to this one as much, so I figured I'd just bang this out. I had to do some shit, so I didn't get to this till a little later, but it is Friday, right? So I mean, we might spin the chair, might make this chair spin. But that pretty much concludes the saga of a harlot and why you should protect your peace and your seed at all costs. And those are some red flags to look out for. We got some great stories from the Papoose era, the Papoose era of my life, and we unlocked some new things from the files that I'm sure people might bring up in battles. That's fine with me. I don't know how you're gonna use that as an angle. Well, you were such a good dude. Like, damn, what a diss. But we still keeping it lit still. Oh, hold on.
Still bobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed. But my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die. Dang, I can't still Cali with a bounce, still slick when I ride, still bobbing to the store, still looking like I lied, still rapping like I'm broke, still dreaming like I'm signed. But my hustle's so loud, they gon' hear me when I die.
Still, hear me when I die, still.
We put the crib and make that chair spin.
Y'all have become memes. Anyone else? Anyone else want to step up? Maze, I heard you were talking, Maze. You drop a new track? We got to add that to the soundboard? Y'all gotta stop playing with me, son. Y'all gotta stop playing. It's so funny that bro, he asked for it. He asked for it, man. Sometimes clout fishing, when clout fishing goes wrong, bro. Shouldn't have came in my live talking crazy, defending daylyt. Motherfuckers need to just let Pablo have his own opinion about things. You go clout fishing and you're trying to get views off a situation. Oh, you're going to get them views. You're going to be viewed, but not the way you want to be viewed, okay? You're going to be constantly viewed as a meme on Pablo's channel. Still, you're still a meme still. And a year from now, we're talking about make the chair spin. Still, we still make the chair spin still. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that cash app, hit that hit your baby mama from behind with the leg up. What? Remy, do you love me? Yeah, you know, it's always sad ending when there's people in the live, but
Who's for? Not a for right now, not a for everybody, not a for the moment, but a for lifer. Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? All right, bro. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And until next time, we might spin the chair. We might spin the chair and come back later. If not, definitely tomorrow night when I get out of work. Either way. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all see what it is. It's serious. It's serious investigative journalist, Pablo. We got the suit on. If that doesn't let you know we're about serious business on this one. I got the suit on and everything. Bro, how good of a job did like that literally looks like a picture of me with a suit on. Fuck, this sucks. Oh, hey, fan. Well, now that you're here, we got to play this one too.
Fuck, this sucks.
And maybe in our next live, we'll go over the differences of a metaphor and a simile. Apparently, battle rappers out there don't know the difference between a metaphor and a simile. Similes use like and as in metaphors don't. Metaphor does not use like or as, actually. So, you know, but maybe we'll do writing. Maybe we'll do a writing class with Pablo. Pablo's writing class 101. Okay, I'm out of here. Peace out. Dylan, we seen you. We seen you try to come back like nothing happened. Do a whole live and not mentioning it. Your time's up there, Dark Side Dill. Time's up. Hashtag him too. Let's go. Peace.